to Market Movers. It is Thursday, time to boogie, time to dance in somewhat of a not that much of a dance environment market. But I'm your host, Trader Prad. This is the beautiful Miss V.
Thank you, Prad. Hey, guys. I hope you're doing well so far. Negative markets today, and as usual, please be active on the chat. Ask us anything, and we would really appreciate if you like this video. Prad, I like your bright shirt.
Oh, thank you.
It's nice. Is it stands for red markets?
Yes.
I see.
I didn't plan it that way, but obviously on my way here to my seat, I noticed you have green, and then I was like, I have red. I was like, okay, well.
Well, you're red winning so far.
Yeah, sadly the markets are destroyed today, absolutely destroyed across the board. The S&P 500 down almost 3%. It was down more than 3% at a point, but now we're looking at 2.8. A nice little curl coming in because obviously the UVXY, as Neil keeps mentioning over there, is above 16. So as long as UVXY is above 16, I don't think the longs are in play yet. So I started off my day pretty good today, but gave back some of it because of the longs that I was trying to battle for. So let me just recreate my layout over here for you. I don't have any trades going on right now, but yeah, we're waiting to see when these longs can come into play. You know, I am a reversal type trader, so we're always looking to cast a trend reversal. For example, right now on AMC, I'm thinking about a long on AMC, so we got filled on 81s there on AMC, pretty much risking the low a day, while the market wants to still continue cracking to the downside. So let's see if we can work with AMC over here around this level that I have gone long before. Today, this chart doesn't want to work, so maybe we have to reload another chart on top of that one. Where is it? Let's do this. Bang, 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 and then bring this one over here. And I just gotta link it to group 1.
My chart looks so weird.
Let's see if this one works for us. There we go. That one's better. Okay. For some reason, the data just doesn't want to load up on that one. All right, perfect. No more hiccups now. So let me show you some of the trades that I've been involved in today. Etsy had earnings report, decent earnings report, or actually not decent, negative earnings report is what I wanted to say. Negatives earnings report coming out from Etsy. I started building into my short. Actually, this is a perfect opportunity to get back into my short on Etsy at the moment. So I'm going to throw my order out there, see if I can get that fill. So basically, I took that short in front of 94.50 today, wrote it down to, I believe, up to $90.50. Pretty good short, almost $4 in the money at one point. And then I added on the break of 90 to the downside. But sadly, the break of 90 wasn't a good break. Didn't give you a decent enough of winner as I thought it could have. So that that didn't extend the move is basically what I'm trying to say. So I had my stop on the break even of my trade. Overall, when it did come back to break even, looks like it stop hunted me almost. I got stop hunted and right back to the downside a little bit. But now, as you guys can see, Etsy did manage to get back to the same opening price of the day, which was around $94.26. So we're risking about the same opening price breakout slash the my previous entry breakout, which is around $94.50 or so. A 50-cent risk for a possible multiple dollar reward on Etsy short. So earnings play over there on Etsy and AMC, my only two trades at the moment. But the market does not want to move up at all. S&P 500 back to the downside, 3% down now. Nasdaq down 4%, failing to reclaim 13K on Nasdaq over there, bouncing between 12,950 and between 13,000. And as Neil has repeated what Arun mentioned, this market could easily go even more further to the downside and get very ugly. If we do hit that 7% down mark on the market today on Nasdaq, we are going into halt territories. So market's gonna go into halt and we will have to wait for the whole overall market to open back up in order to make a trade for us. So hopefully we don't get into that territories. But if we do get back into that state, obviously this move that we got from Jerome Powell yesterday, claiming that there is no more, or at least they're not considering a 75% basis raise, that terminology and that statement alone put the market into a crazy run up to the north side. So we're looking to see if that's gonna reverse completely, which it already did, and extend that reversal a little bit more, which kind of negates that whole move from yesterday. Etsy pumping up a little bit more over here, almost to our stop. Let's see if market wants to keep on ripping. Why is Etsy ripping at the moment? That's the question. We're still holding our short. You know, we're giving it
Or maybe
it's our enemies.
our enemies
are
after
coming to get
there's
us.
there was a sign. There
Yeah.
was a sign, but no.
Our enemies
Oh,
came
we're
to get us,
back.
Miss V. They're out in full force to get us. Our enemies. Almost. Oh, I
Oh,
see it
no.
flickering. Oh, la, la, la. Let's see. All right, test. The line. Was a little bit that got a little scary for sure, but you know, we got 3 exits already out on the down move right now and trying to take out more exits. Let's see if we can get a nice extension on the Etsy short. Just rinse and repeat this trade from the morning till the evening, you know, all day all night, baby. Just keep on repeating this trade. Right now S&P 500 3.5% down, Nasdaq 5% down. This is getting ugly on this market, baby. Apple, you know, I struggled on Apple to take a long in front of 160, and I fought that level so long, and you know, we got some good scalps out of that for the long side. We got stopped out a couple times, but overall, man, it looks like we're back.
Yeah, looks like we're back.
Looks like we're back. Yeah, so we you know, I fought this level so much that now I'm just so tired of this level, because looks like clearly the market does not have any weight, any bounce coming into it. Nasdaq almost 5% down on the day. S&P 500 3.3% down. Hopefully we are not down on the stream again one more time, and no more hiccups. Sorry for any of the hiccups that have already come into the play. BTC just nuked. Oh no, man, that means BTC just cracked to the downside big time. Yeah, BTC 6% down today. Oh my, look at that puke on BTC. Bitcoin absolutely getting puked on right now. To the downside goes everything. Not only do equities, but futures and cryptocurrencies. So for example, Bitcoin down 6%, Ethereum down 5%, Solana down 6.5%. Cardano down 10%, Dogecoin down 6%, and Shiba down 7%. So everything is just getting pop, beat up today. No rescue coming to this market just yet. The UVXY though might try to curl over here at the moment. So if you are selling fear, then you're making a lot or buying fear, you're making a lot of money, because look at this, just going up and up and up and up. UVXY just ripping. Let's actually put this on the 5-minute chart so we're not staring at the 1 minute. And here we go, way cleaner picture of what's going on with the volatility today. And the volatility is obviously in our face, man, in our face. Energy is tanking. Looks like energy is also taking a beating today. XLE. Let's go to XLE on Amex. What is XLE doing currently? Obviously, someone mentioned that they're tanking. So yeah, there it is. XLE down 1.9% and just absolutely cracking to the downside, as you just mentioned. So not only are the futures going to the downside, which is the stocks in general, tech stocks, Nasdaq looks like the worst out of all of these markets at the moment, but also energy getting beat up because of the market today. So oh man, everything's just bad. I'm covering Etsy just above VWAP. Nice, congratulations on a successful trade. Yeah, I already took some covers on that stock, but I'm planning to make a bigger trade out of it. So we will keep on taking fills on the upside and keep on taking fills back on the downside. And right now Etsy looks like it wants to come back just a little bit to scare me on my entries, but we're not worried about it. We still got a ton of size to take out in profit areas.
My charts look so weird, Prad. Have you seen this type of charts before?
Yeah, like I've been noticing for the past 2-3 days that's been happening. So you can't even solve it for some reason. Like I did the delete data and everything. What you can do is just make a new chart and put it on top of that.
Sure. Okay, cool. Thank you. At least so Rivian is another one that is falling. Rivian down more than 10%. But again, everything actually down, I believe. Not everything, but the majority of the market.
Yeah, it's a struggle across the board right here. UVXY does seem like it has quieted down on its ascent to the north side, and might try to curl down over here a little bit, which might give us a long trade on Apple that we've been fighting for. Apple right now 159. Look at that, the size on 159 just got cleaned on Apple. So now, is there any backside fills can we take? If Apple can manage to get back above 159 over here, and then I don't risk too much. On Apple below over here, risk the lower day break. If lower day breaks right now, we'll just instantly get out of that one for a tiny loss. But if volatility can start curling back to the downside, and if the market is thinking about bouncing right now, this could be a pretty decent long. We have fought this level for quite a bit, as I mentioned, and took a beating on it. So we don't want to continue taking a beating on it. So just watching the tape, I'm seeing good amount of buying coming in, but at the same time, we're not really popping up to the upside. There we go. Took out the lower day, but instantly trying to get back above it. So not too much of a break of lower day over there. Let's actually filter to 500 shares or more only on Apple, so we can kind of see the bigger picture of what's going on the stock at the moment.
Brandon on the chat says GBTC puke.
GBTC puke. Yeah, GBTC is basically Bitcoin Grayscale Trust on pink sheets. This is a way for you to trade your Bitcoins and so on, in case you don't want to trade Bitcoin directly. So GBTC obviously puking because Bitcoin over there taking an absolute dump to the downside today, and the GBTC following that. Some other stocks that could actually do similar moves are one of the stocks that had an earnings report. Mara obviously going to the downside now, 9%. Struggle City coming in for other Bitcoin related stocks, and one more would be maybe even even Coinbase. You know, Coinbase usually follows along with the crypto market, and Coinbase already taking a beating off the overall market today, but extending its beating a little bit more thanks to the current drop we're watching in the cryptocurrency markets.
That hurts. Like that move to the downside literally hurts. It's back to 36,000. Like I don't remember when the last time we've been like in this area. But anyways, Prad, do you have any plans to reload around this area on Bitcoin?
Even if it goes even further than this, you know, like I'm not worried about it until we get below 35K, which is like only 2,000 more to the downside. So not that much room to the downside more, obviously. But you know, I like being rigid with my prices, and I'm going to be rigid with my prices. So I always say this to Greg too when we're talking about how I trade. It's I fight so much for my entries, but my exits are absolute trash, and that's why I'm always angry at my own trading. You know, the potential for me to make more money is always on the table, but my exits are just so bad on my own part, my own fault on that end. So I because of my rigidity on my prices, I always have like the you know, really good entries, but also sometimes those entries are just cleaned on days like today, where Apple, no matter how good of an entry you think you had on the 160 level, on the 159 level, you know levels mattered today. Like Apple got down 420. Wow, okay, time to go light one up. No, all jokes aside, Apple down 4.2% to the downside today, and Nasdaq 5%, 2 more percent down on Nasdaq. We're halting across the board. I haven't seen this for over 2 years now. Last time I saw this was during COVID, peak COVID time, and now we might see that again just after a successful. I'm saying successful because, you know, because of the move we had yesterday off of when Powell said, oh, we're not considering 0.75 raise anymore. So that one comment alone just boosted the market to the roof. So the fact that now we're reversing all of that move today is very depressing in the market.
Oh yeah, like literally, guys, you could get into short at the open, hold until now, and could leave your trading station, go do your stuff, and just being short and come back and still everything falling. Yeah, a little bit depressing view in here, but Starbucks also another one, down more than 3%. If we will take a look at the higher time frame on SBUX, yesterday was a very great day, so we probably will see. Oh no, it's still 1 minute chart, so I will pull up 15-minute chart. But again, Starbucks yesterday was up and now 3% to the downside. Still, it's not that bad move. Like Tesla, what now, 6% to the downside. So maybe we can take a look at a higher time frame, look for some Starbucks support levels, if that will help anyhow today. So looks like Starbucks found that support at around 73.67, trying to bounce back higher out of this level.
Yeah, and not only is Starbucks over there trying to bounce, looks like some of these stocks are also trying to bounce. So AMC, we quit AMC a bit too early maybe because AMC is now running to the upside. So obviously I tried AMC long at 15, and I tried another one in front of you over here at 1480 or so. Both of them, we took a quick stop on them. Doesn't matter to me that they're a loss because of a very tiny loss. You know, taking a couple pennies loss on the size I'm taking, don't mean anything to me, because when the wind comes in, it just starts pouring in on the money side. So Etsy, for example, you're watching Etsy already being a winner, but Apple, we just now scalped out Apple a little bit. We still have, you know, 75% of our size left on Apple, but just quickly scalping a little bit on the move up just because I don't trust any pops today. Zero faith in any pops today. The fact that UVXY took out 16 and continued going higher and higher, and now trying to come back down, I think UVXY once again finds support at 16. So because of that, I don't think there are any pops in this market that we can take advantage of. But if the pops in the market do come in, I want to be you know, involved with at least some size into a decent enough of a company, for example Apple. But Apple today obviously hella weak, 4% down. What is AMD looking like today? AMD, even after good earnings report, got beat down yesterday, absolutely cracked down yesterday, and I believe today they had a price target cut.
Oh, on which one? On
AMD?
yeah.
Yeah, to what target? 110. So AMD got price chopped to 110 over there on their side. So AMD struggling even more. And Tyrone over here mentioned yesterday that AMD's PE is still insanely high. So it's too damn high. Meme coming into play over there for AMD. The next thing I can see AMD's price target getting cut to $100, then $90, and then $80, and so on. So obviously sucks to be me because I'm invested in AMD at 100, and now I didn't take profits at 140. I didn't take profits at 130. I just saw my money just go back into the red side, and now we're still watching it. But in the longer spectrum, we still like the company. We still believe in them. So hopefully in 5 years from now, it's not $100 company, it's a $300 company or something like that. So on that goal of 3 to 5 years time span, we still like the company.
Prad, we have a green name here, BTTX, low float, better therapeutics, 8 million free float. And we have good volume today, so I can see that average volume is 2 million. And today we have 55 million, so great for BTTX. And again, we found high of the day almost at 3. We 2.98. Tried to touch it, but got faded back to VWAP. Now we're sitting here, and let's see if we will see another attempt to go to day highs for that BTTX.
BTTX, yeah, better therapeutics. I believe yesterday we watched the stock move around a little bit. Let me just quickly see on the daily, see if it was yesterday. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, it was yesterday right here. Beautiful move on BTTX from $1.65 to $2.40. And today another crazy move coming in around where we closed pretty much. We closed around $2, opened back at $2, move all the way up to 3, almost 298 being the high of day with 55 million shares traded. I'm guessing the relative volume. Let's see. I get a cookie if I get this right. Okay, so I'm going to guess the relative volume is around 55 BTTX. Holy moly, I'm wrong. I don't get a cookie. 131 is the relative volume on BTTX. I thought it would be 50. It's 131. So just goes to show you from yesterday to today, more eyes, more people are watching on BTTX. Brandon in our work chat put in ICPT, and I see a couple people in the chat are also putting in ICPT. So let's go check out what this stock is. ICPT apparently trying to go to the north side a little bit, maybe up 19% today, waking up and trying to obviously get back above VWAP, which it already is, and maybe even go back to high day. Where's IPPT's opening price? 1932, so we're above the open price, and I'm guessing the high day is pretty much right now where we are. So let's go confirm. ICPT high day 23.99. So 23.99. Okay, yeah. So it looks like we actually created that high off the open somehow. Actually, no, wait. I'm wrong. This is still considering after hours. I'm wrong. The high is 1965. There we go. High of the day after open is 1965, and we're pretty much close to it, almost touching it at the moment.
Lordstown Motors ride is also trying to go higher. We are up 4.5% on the day. We have 3 million volume, and I will check also average volume on the ride, and we'll see average volume is 6 million, so not that much volume on ride today. But anyways, the name trying to go higher, so great job for ride.
Yeah, Lordstown Motors. I remember watching that stock absolutely crack down and just fail at every possible thing it did. Especially when oh no, what did I do? Okay, Miss V, you gotta take over.
Sure. So yes, we can also take a look. Actually, guys, let's take a look back at that ICPT, because I see that a lot of people talk that name is moving again. We have ICPT on our watch list, so make sure you add it to your bookmarks and check it every morning at 8:30, around 8:10 before the open. So that's right. ICPT found the bottom at 17.51 so far. I mean, currently it's low of the day, and now trying to go back higher. We already broke VWAP, and let's see if we will be able to come back to this day high. So 9:30 was around here. Oh yeah, we already broke day highs, because I believe those levels are pre-market. So yes, here is 930 and we broke day high, so great job for that, ICPT. And guys, if you caught that from the bottom, also congratulations. We were talking about AMD not long time ago, but guys, I wanted to share with you my Tesla trade today. Beautiful short trade. I mean, it didn't have to go that much lower, but it is what it is.
Another day, let's go.
Thank you, Prad. Yes, guys, I really enjoy my trade today. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 short entrances, and I made around $11 per share on Tesla trade. So definitely a great move to the downside. Great day for shorting Tesla, because all it does just going lower. We're already at 883. Let's see if we will be able to break that 880 to the downside, and we can take a higher time frame look on our Tesla to see what will be next support level. We will bring trading view. We will go Tesla. Here we go. And let's see. So we have here 868 support. I'm not sure if we're gonna go that low. That looks super weird. Let's go for 1 month chart. So yes, guys, here we have support at 880 actually, and if we break it, we have more room to go to 870s area. Let's see how low we can go. But again, Tesla is down more than 7% of the day. Everything we gained yesterday just gone like this. Already lost $68 on the day. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, Tesla can do crazy moves, but even with my like around $50 shutdown, if I stick to my risk management, I still can trade names like that if I really want. You just need to find right day, perfect time, and scalp in and scalp out, and you'll be fine. Teach me how to trade Tesla, Fibonacci says. Well, you know, the secret is simple. I was trading only Tesla like for half a year, so maybe that's the thing why I kind of feel comfortable with this name. But again, like, you need to understand, like 2 days ago was my my worst day. I had the biggest loss, and it was on Tesla. But I'm not scared to get in back in that day, because in that name, because it's not Tesla's issue, right? It's like my problem. So here we go, guys. I can accept congratulations, because I was negative a little bit on my overall portfolio, and now I'm back to the profitable territory. So I'm super happy about this, and hope you guys have ability to short. Also, smash like for Miss V. Mardel Abreu says, thank you so much, guys. Yes, we'd really appreciate if you support us, especially today. And again, we are here for you every day, no matter what. Markets going to the moon, markets falling, or they're halted. We're here for you. And thank you for being with us no matter what. Okay, you awesome, Miss V. Glenn Hammond says, thank you, guys. So many compliments. How you do, Miss V? After a long time. Hi there. Welcome back. And yes, guys, let's see any other names except for Tesla. Maybe I can review for you. She's so beautiful, Rishi Kumar. Thank you. Okay, it's getting into OnlyFans page, so maybe we can take a look at some names. Miss V need a brighter green short. Yes, looks like, who knew that Prad will come in such a bright red short? So we can blame Prad for that, I guess. Congrats on going green again. Thank you so much. Review Shopify. Thank you for bringing a name. Shopify recent earnings reported, and I believe we have Shopify on our watch list. Yes, guys, we have Shopify on our watch list, so let's take a look together. Announced with its earnings release, it would buy US-based logistic firm Deliver in a cash and stock deal value $2.1 billion. Also, company reported 22% jump in first quarter revenue, and reported in line with analyst average estimates of 2.24 billion. So missed earnings by 0.45 and revenue 1.2 billion, missed by 40 million. So not really great report from Shopify, and we're down 17%. Ooh la la. Anyways, I mean, Shopify's yeah, guys, it's a great drop to the downside. And if we take a look at Shopify 15-minute chart, we can see with the previous close.
Okay.
Wow. So like, okay, the previous close is here. We tried in pre-market to go a little, but then failed. And let's bring a trading view again. So maybe we can check for potential support levels on Shopify. So Prad, maybe you can take a look at Shopify for us.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you, Miss V, for covering. Just had to go do some stuff over there for myself. Let's go to Shopify. Shopify earnings report coming in. Kind of sad on the earnings report, obviously. So Shopify struggling with the e-commerce business, and they also said, you know, consumer spending on their side, at least on their study that they've noticed, has gone down. And I'm just taking more profits over here on Etsy while I'm talking to you guys. Etsy just now got under VWAP, so I have less than 50%, but we have about 49% maybe, but still less than 50% of our size on Etsy left. But big day for me on Etsy. Let's go, baby. Miss B was mentioning Shopify, so let's come right back to that stock. Shopify getting beat, man. Ever since we saw this $1,000 price range, we were never getting back to that. So we're basically going all the way back to the March 2020 levels on the stock for Shopify. Keep in mind though, the stock split is coming up very soon on June 29th of this year. Shopify is getting split for 10:1. So for every 1 share you own, I think it's you get 10 shares back. So a split coming in for Shopify very soon. But with the earnings report, as you guys can see, got cracked to the downside, breaking that support level that they were forming right before the earnings report, and now it looks like we might just go even further. But today though, Shopify kind of holding the 400 level decently. You know, we did get below 400 to 395, but not too far below 395 and not too far below 400. You know, for a stock that's this big of a price, when the spread probably opens up, it probably cracks to the downside. Now 325 in the money on Etsy. So I'm gonna throw out an order to take more profits in case they are able to give that to me. But let's see what happens over here. S&P 500 getting ready to curl up over here at the moment. So UVXY coming down, markets are going up. That means we could see a possible reversal coming in across the board on the stock market at the moment. So get ready for these moves whenever they show up. You know, your Apple longs and your Nvidia longs and the AMD longs. Maybe let's actually go check out where Apple is. Oh, look at that. Apple moving off the 159 fail break or a stop hunt break or whatever you want to call it to the north side. I actually punched out on the way down because the market looked weak and I stepped away from that trade. I'm not going to complain about it, but if you are long right now, congratulations for anyone, because it looks like this could just be the pump that everyone's waiting for. You know how I said no reversals coming in today, at least with how we've been watching it. Hopefully I'm wrong on that side and we actually end up getting that reversal, because this is nasty. This move in the market, even me being the bear that I claim that I am, you know, wearing this bright red shirt, blood red shirt, still at the end of the day, I don't want to see the market get clapped this badly. No one wants to. Did I even open the YouTube chat today? What's wrong with me? I do have it open, just hidden behind something else. All right. Watch for 200 simple moving average on Apple. Yeah, that's a pretty good indicator to watch for as to what's going on. I believe Luca actually uses that to map out his levels for sure. Bro, that's orange. Maybe that's the camera showing it's orange, but this is
that's a very bright orange.
Very red.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So maybe we have hope.
Hope that it's only orange and the market comes back up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Markets, relax. It's not red. It's not red.
Yeah.
Control Z.
Control Z. Alt delete. Control Alt delete. Yeah. Miss V's coming up with nerdy jokes now. What the? Okay, Miss V, I see you over there. Someone said, bro, can you look at AMD? Jason Bourne. Okay, Jason Bourne. Yeah, I can for sure take a look at AMD for you, my friend. AMD today, obviously struggling. It struggled yesterday. It struggled today, extending its move, almost similar move like yesterday. So yesterday, AMD bounced off of that 92 level, and now we're bouncing off of 93, just $1 above where we bounced off yesterday. But pretty much the same trade as yesterday is what I'm noticing on AMD at the moment. Right here, but I don't think we get this move on AMD. This was the Fed move, basically. I don't think we get that move, but if we do, people will be ready to short the crap out of AMD near $100 or so.
Yeah, some people again talk about Tesla, so maybe you could also add your input on that one. But again, guys, as not long time ago we looked at higher time frame, we have support on Tesla in that 880 area, and looks like that's what Tesla did. At 883 we found the low of the day, and now trying to go higher and even broke that 890 to the upside. So let's see, but again, I don't know what to expect. Yeah, just hopefully, guys, you're all careful and took something out of this move downside.
Yeah, what stock were you talking about, sorry? Tesla, man, that was that stock, you just keep on killing it. So I just stay away from that stock because don't take your shine away, basically. I want you to keep on smoking it. I do have a bad juju trend. There is, if I touch the stock, it starts going the other direction for the traders, so I just stay away from that one for you.
I appreciate that.
Just to be safe. All right. Ride, R-I-D-E, yeah, Lordstown. Let's go check out what the stock is doing. I know Miss V called it out not too long ago, so let's go quickly check to see if we find anything. Yeah, Ride's still trying to go north a little bit. Markets coming down, S&P 500 picking up, Apple picking up, but Ride over here pushed down a little bit, but now Ride could also see if it has any buyers that it can find, allowing it to go retest the high day and maybe break out the high day that we established not too long ago. So Ride with 2 relative volume and about around 4.5 million shares traded today, getting ready to boost to the north side one more time. Let's go Lordstown Motors. But I do remember though, the stock was way higher than that at one point, and
Prad, as we are on automakers, let's take a look at NIO, because I saw in the morning also people were talking about that one, but again we see exactly the same picture. Straight move to the downside, and we found bottom on NIO at 15.63. so let's see if I can find support on NIO in that area. NIO. I mean, looks like we broke support. Are we all-time low on NIO? No. Is it possible even?
On NIO?
Yeah.
NIO, where are we? Okay, here we go. Yeah, no, we're pretty close to it, but all-time low on NIO is at, no, we're not. What the heck am I saying? All-time low on NIO is basically $1, Miss V.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so we're far away from that one.
Sorry, like now my chart works.
Yeah.
And there was some glitch in the chart, but yeah, we're far away. But like in terms of the levels here, we go much better. So I can see some support where we are at right now at around 15.61. Are we there? Yes. And we found support today at 1562. So yeah, looks like NIO also found the support, and hopefully it will be the bottom for NIO also.
NIO, yeah, NIO today pretty much playing with these levels over here, which is around $16. So getting a break of 16 to the downside on NIO not too long ago. Let's go check out if we could find the trade off that level. So 15.16 is now the low of day on this stock, really. So if I was to zoom in over here, this level could turn into a resistance around 16.25, and we're looking for support. So this stock could easily go to even $15 over the next week or something. So we just got to be patient on to see what happens on that side. I don't think I actually have a trade right now. I think I just wait for the stock to go to 15 and go try to take a long at 15 if it does want to go there later on. Obviously, we don't want to do that right now. And ooh, looks like Activision just gave me a long after trading it all day. Number 2 for a stock off for me on the day is Activision. Number 1, Etsy. Number 3, eBay. Let's go check out what I did on eBay. I think eBay was pretty much a flat trade. Yeah, all trades from here on out are either flat or negative. So eBay, we tried to go short on it around $51. For some reason, I didn't like it, or I think I got stopped out on it, and I just left that trade alone. So obviously eBay short was the right idea. Right back to the downside on eBay. And then I was thinking about a Wayfair trade. Wayfair, the problem with this stock for me was the spread. The spread opened up from $5 to, sorry, not 5, from 50 cents to $1 randomly through different points of the day. So when I was trading it, obviously around 9:30, I was looking at the 75 level for Wayfair. And if you look at the day chart on Wayfair, you'll find this level right here, the 75, 74, 79 area to be a key level. Going off of that level, I tried to go short sometimes. I got a decent scalp out of it, but for most of the time, because the spread was so insane, I would just instantly get out of the trade. So I'm very happy with how much I'm actually down on this stock, because it could have easily been a lot more with how much size I was using to trade and how much spread it was. It was crazy to notice stocks that spready, especially even with a positive catalyst. Well, not a positive catalyst, but a catalyst that can be used to trade out of, and relative volume is actually pretty decent amount of relative volume too. So right now we're only seeing a 10-cent spread, which is a lot better than what I was watching at the open, which moved from 50 cents to $1. So stayed away from Wayfair a little bit after noticing that happen, and then we just jumped out over to Etsy, made some good money on Etsy. We still have a good amount of size left. That's $2 in the money, waiting for that stock to either come back up near those 94, 95 levels to load back short, or to get an overextension move to the downside to low a day on Etsy, where I took my second fill, which actually happens to be a pretty significant level also on Etsy. So you could have taken a long off that level near $90 or so. So right here, so this 90, 75 area, taking that level into consideration, I was using that as my target on Etsy. So when I got my fill on Etsy at the 96 or something, yeah, 95 or 94.50 break to the downside, I was using my 90 as a target, but then obviously I decided to add more to the 90 break just in case it went even more than just 15% down on the day. But pretty good reversal coming in on Etsy for the most part, but we're gonna be trading this stock for it all day here.
AMD Prad touched VWAP, founding bottom, double bottom at $93. But again, looks like again markets are weak. Obviously, it's not a surprise, but at least I love to see that attempt to go higher, and hopefully more strength will come into AMD also.
Yeah, more strength in all tech stocks, hopefully. Tech got beat up quite a bit. AMD, as Ms. V said, double bottom bounce. Apple over here, which is a weak break of 159. You can still take a long on Apple over here, giving it that risk of low a day, which is, about 60 cents, 50 cents to the downside maybe. And for a possible move of right back to 160, maybe even 161 where VWAP is. So, the risk to reward ratio is kind of there, but I like to take my fills right next to my stop. So we're going to have to let this one go unless Apple wants to come back down for us a little bit, giving us that perfect fill that we would love having. So at the moment, no trade for me on Apple, and no trade for me that I yet to see that I like. Focusing, let's go see what some of these low floats are doing today. I haven't really seen Dominic call out any low float. Maybe that's because any low floats are not in play. Yeah, I'm not really looking at any low float stocks. ICPT maybe is a low float stock that we could talk about.
That Better Therapeutics?
Better Therapeutics. ICPT, Better Therapeutics, ICPT. Flow of ICPT 23 million shares with 64 relative volume, and Better Therapeutics, which is 7 million flow with 121 relative volume. So these two happen to be your top What happened to my charts? Why does it look like it was freezing on me? It's just being slow. Okay. That stock is just moving slow. I thought but the stock was freezing on me or something. ICPT currently, slowed down a little bit, 10 million shares, 19% up. So let's instead go take a look at BTTX, which is Better Therapeutics. Looks like our boy from Miami, Playmaker. How's Miami right now, brother? I bet Miami's bumping with parties and everything, with the Formula One circuit over there. You got to send me some pictures of the Formula One circuit. You got to send me some, some cool shots of if you, in case you do get to work in that area. I can't wait to see. I was also watching the Formula One Miami party that they had recently. Pretty decent party, but obviously the artists that they brought on were lame.
Miami knows how to party.
Oh, trust me.
And when is the next race?
This weekend.
This weekend?
Yeah, it's this weekend at 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock, I forget,
Saturday?
in the evening. Sunday.
Nice. It's good. Not in the middle of the night, and
no,
it will be good for you.
It's midday for us, yeah. Because it's Miami, right? So they're doing a night race in Miami, I think. So, is it I think it's PM. Yeah, I'll confirm it.
Yeah.
PM? AM. 3:30 p.m.
Awesome, very cool. I'll be watching too then. And Fausto asked me what happening with the stock when it got delisted. So guys, again, I remind you that we have educational channel. We don't post here anymore, but still it has plenty of great educational videos. So here we have Hertz New York delisting explain. I mean, you can apply this to any other stock. So I sent the link on the chat. Come checking out and make sure you go explore it, because again, a lot of videos will answer on many questions of you, and also you can watch them as many times as you need to understand. You can pause, like you don't understand something, you can pause, you go on Investopedia or in Google, you like kind of translate it for yourself and continue to watch and like can apply it on the market. Oh, also, super chat from Dominic from Lara. You were talking about low float names.
Yeah.
So Dominic sent us a super chat saying, I have called out several Prad, and they're definitely in play long, like many mid caps are. Dominic, thank you so much. Appreciate your super chat and appreciate your activity on the chat.
So Parlay Prad, man, was almost at it again. Look at this. Look at this bet build for the Miami Heats that I had. Only thing that I screwed up on was, the total points, Jimmy Butler and Maxey. So Maxey ended up getting over 23.5. Butler ended up getting more than 7.5 assists. And the total points was over 207. So those are the only three parlays that I missed out on. Could have made $140 on $10, but that just means more parlays for today to put in. $170 left in this account, so more parlays to come in. So if you guys have any parlays, be sure to sign up on the Trader TV Discord. Put in your favorite parlays on the sports betting chat, and I will be thinking about tailing your bets over there. So any sports fans, any sports degens like me, feel free to join up and let's have some fun conversations on that side. Parlay Prad in full force. That's right. All right, now come back to the market. BTTX, we talked about this one.
Apple is back today lows.
Apple is back to the low of the day. Wow, Apple. Yeah, so the market does not really have any bounce in it, man. No bounces in this market. And obviously, Etsy once again went to $3 in the money to $2.50 in the money. So just keep flirting with our profits over there with Etsy. Thank you, Etsy, for being so nice to us over there. Yeah, at this point, we're just waiting to see when this bounce happens. For a reversal type of trader that I am, I think it's better to just be on your hands today instead of actually trying to finesse your executions across the board, because this market's done for. The fact that we are reversing the whole FOMC move is very sad, at least in my opinion. I think tomorrow might be even more dark for the stock market. Obviously, we don't want that to happen, but tomorrow might be a little bit darker than today. Need Powell to speak again. Yeah, need Powell to speak again. That would be crazy. Dominic calling out T-Nons. Let's go check out T-Non. Surprisingly enough, this stock is still hanging out near $35, $37, the crazy ranges that it created in, but almost no volume being taken place in this position. Only 74,000 shares. So looks like only people trading it are either short sellers who are trying to cover their shorts or people who are trying to go longs at the moment. So it's weird that people who are trying to go long are thinking about going long even at these prices when the IPO price is way lower than this. So clearly something's going on for TNON. Just got to keep watching it. And if there's a trade opportunity that shows up, maybe we can think about a possible winning trade opportunity on that for ourselves. For a 7 or more team parlay, use 400, 500 easy winners and use 120 or longer. The parlay 6 winner. I can't really said. I don't really know what you're talking about on that one, my friend, but hopefully we can get into a conversation after. Recession incoming. Yeah, I don't know about recession or anything, but who knows, man. With the market state we are right now, we got a crazy bounce in the market yesterday. Almost 150 handles on the S&P 500, about 200 handles, I believe, on 500 handles on NASDAQ. So when that move comes into the market for like we did yesterday, and the fact that we just completely reversed everything from that, NASDAQ falling from 13,500 all the way back to 12,900, S&P 500 going from 4,300 all the way back to 4,100 almost. So only 40 points away from the 4,100 level on S&P 500. Market just very scary. Just very scary.
BTTX, I see you. We are going higher on that name. We're going to day highs. And again, guys, we have here resistance level at 2.95. Let's see if more sellers will come at this level and we will go lower. Or maybe we will break that and break $3 to the upside, which would be nice.
I like how this guy said Prad's going to take another L on Activision. If I show you yesterday's chart, there were no L's taken on Activision. No L's taken. If I show you this, no L's were taken. These are all wins. These are all wins, buddy. And Activision's actually my number 2 stock of the day on the green side. So, yeah, I mean, sure. Anyways, long-term ports getting wrecked indeed, puppy chow. Long-term portfolios go poof. It's like a Harry Houdini act right now. Rest in peace to Harry Houdini, but it's amazing that I get to still see his acts in the stock market because everyone's accounts are just going boop, 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 vanish. Just absolutely poof, magic moment at the time. So, yeah, very sad, not something to be laughing about. My account's going poof too, so it just sucks. Can't help it. BTC falling hard. No, stop it. Market's falling hard right now. NASDAQ took out the low a day. S&P 500 took out the low a day. So it looks like S&P 500 could actually go right down to that 4,100 level that we're talking about. So S&P 500 easily could go down to that 4,100 level and then get collapsed on. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll just ban this guy. Take that ban real quick.
Sorry, I missed it.
Yeah, you tried? Hold up. Let me just do this. Hide user in the channel. And we're done. No toxic people are allowed in here, mate. So you can exit stage left real quick. Goodbye. All right, coming back over here to AMD. So, didn't want to show all of that. Didn't want to show all the messages. Thank you. I just wanted to show the chart. Here we go. So Sean getting loaded up in front of the 93 level. Yeah, 93 on AMD. Did scalp out some size over here, but like a real trader should, held it for the move up to, not sure what that line is. I'm guessing that's VWAP. Held it to all the way to VWAP. Beautiful, beautiful executions once again from the homie Sean, man. Let's go. Not sure if this was a sticky note trade. Actually, I did not look at the sticky note today. Let's quickly go over to the sticky note. I should have it open somewhere. Read the note at the top of the sticky note. Got you, my friend. Trader Sean, Trader TV. Oh, there it is. His name. I can just click on his name. Good morning, traders. After good morning, traders. Okay, AMD will be the big trade as we. Oh, huge move with the Fed yesterday. I feel a fade today. Damn right, baby. He was accurate on that feeling. I have a feeling. And he was right on that feeling. Let's go. AMD, obviously, AMD never even got to 100. It would have been nice to get to 100 and short it. And then the 93, yesterday's level 92, today 93 makes sense for that long. Apple Apple just getting destroyed. Sucks for Apple. Datadog and eBay 50. I tried to trade eBay today. Didn't really work out for me as I thought it would, but oh well. We'll just have to wait on that one. Prad hit the toilet flush. I did not hit the toilet flush, but the market for sure did. Market's going absolutely sitting on the toilet. Sitting on the toilet. Watch out, my friend. Bears only sell with stops. Bears only sell with stops. I guess you mean like for their profit taking or for their stops. I mean, I'm not sure. Anyways, what's your account size with Day Trade the World, and how much am I trading? I actually don't even trade, my friend. I just sit here and then just talk about stocks. I'm not gonna answer that question. Come on. Any news regarding that flesh on SPY and QQQs? No news according to from what we know so far. You know, maybe someone said something on the news network somewhere, but no news as far as we know. This just seems to be like a correction, or not a correction, a fade of the FOMC news. You know, Sean mentioned it on a sticky note over there. Watch out for a FOMC fade, and pretty much we're getting a FOMC fade. I'm not sure if we reclaim some of these levels tomorrow to the north side, because it's Friday tomorrow going into the weekend. Who really wants to hold stocks into the weekend and so on? Things are still a little shaky. Things are still a little worrisome. So based on all those factors combined, I want to be careful with the longs into the stock market. Overreaction could be an overreaction. You know, obviously markets bumped up crazily off the FOMC news, so they could be just reversing off that a little bit. Any idea about AFIB? AFIB, let's go check out this one. AFIB, where are we going to? AFIB, ooh, looks like actually no volume on this position, my friend. There's no trade to be making on this one, at least for the day trade side. Now for the investment swing trade, I think I would have to do more research as to what the company does, who they are, do they have money on their account, and so on. And that will take me a lot more time to do that right now. So sorry, but no opinions on this stock at the moment, and no day trade possible to be making off of this guy.
Christopher Holcomb says big ribs, big dips.
Big ribs, big dips.
Yeah, I like that too. And BTTX actually, guys, got rejected in that 295 level. But again, we're still trying. It looks like we would possibly have another run for BTTX. And also want to take a look at a higher time frame on that name. Better Therapeutics, BTTX. They could call the same like the best Therapeutics. Again, what chart I'm looking at? Let's go for
getting loud in here.
Yeah. So yes, we have, guys, a good resistance here at this 295 level. But if we will break that, yeah, like if we break that $3, I can see like we can easily go to that $3.30 and more. So I personally want to see on such a red day at least BTTX to break that $3 to the upside.
BTTX is the name of the day, apparently. Better Therapeutics. Okay, Better, we see you. Better Therapeutics with a better move than anything across the board right now, at least, because this market is done for. Good night, market. I will see you tomorrow. But obviously, we're here for another 4 hours or whatever the time we have left in the stock market today. And we want to just keep on adding to the profits we're making. $4 in the money on Etsy. Let's go, baby. Previously, I was $4 in the money already on Etsy. Once again, we're $4 in the money on Etsy. Just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Once you see that it's working for you, just take it again. Same thing that I'm doing on Activision, as you guys can already see from yesterday. Just rinse and repeat. Once you see something that's working for you, for example, AMD. Sean did that on AMD all day yesterday, if I remember correctly, and he's doing that again right now. But obviously, market's crushing to the downside, so you might want to be careful about whatever stocks you're already long in, because they could easily come back and take out your break-even exits in case you do have a stop. So be careful on that end of the of your trades, but get ready for these awesome opportunities that the market is presenting us with today. Beautiful opportunities coming in, at least for the downside. You know, stocks are absolutely crumbling to the downside today. Big dips, big rips. Yeah, hopefully we get a rip at 4,100 on S&P 500. We're about 30 points away from there still. So we got quite a bit of a move. But the fact that Nasdaq did not manage to hold the 13K level, it tried to hold that 13K level a little bit, and then eventually crumbled and failed in order to successfully hold it. So those factors combined, I don't think this market actually has any buyers coming in, at least for yet. Maybe later on in the day we get some sort of a reversal, because we don't want the stock market going to 7% down. If the market goes to 7% down, it's over. We're going into halt territory. So it's going to be very scary.
Someone asked again, what do you think about Tesla? Well, again, guys, Tesla is now at another support. Tesla broke a lot of supports today. So we're at another currently at around 877. If we break that one, definitely we will try 870 even then. And then if we break, we go to that 860s level. And again, we're talking about Tesla. I wouldn't worry about that too much. As we can see, in April, Tesla went as low as $822, but then it was able to come back to 955, high of the this month in April. So again, like, even if we will go to this area, like, that's Tesla, I'm pretty sure Tesla will be able to go back to that highs. But talking about other names, I'm not sure.
Tesla obviously cracking all kinds of levels today. I did hear Sean mention that. What just happened? Oh, nice. More size being given to me. Let's go, baby. That's what we like to see. Tesla, I heard him talk about the 900 level. Maybe I should have pulled it up and thought about throwing an order to go short at the 900, but I said, nah, forget it. I'm not touching that stock. And probably for the better for me, honestly. Yeah. It's probably the better for me.
I had a few ideas to get in another short, and then I'm like, okay, enough.
Yeah,
like,
you had relax. Your trades, you made your money, just profited from it. Don't give it back now, right? Good job, Miss V. Though that looks like you very much like yesterday too. You did the same thing yesterday where you got in those four shorts and you scalped in. You did that today too. So same thing what Sean did there on AMD, I think, or on Apple, whatever stock he did it in. It's the fact that you did it. You know how to do it. Now you can do it again, and you can take more size once your shutdown goes higher or whatever, right? So that's the idea. Keep on smacking those trades. Good job, Miss V.
It's called consistency, though. These 2 days are very consistent.
Let's go. That's the name of the game, right? The name of the game is consistency.
That's right.
That is the name. Apple new lows. Ooh, Apple taking out 157 now. Holy moly, Apple! What in the world? Thank God I said I'm not going to be touching the stock anymore for the long side, at least, because we're obviously wrong. Apple, your big tech stock down 5% on the day. What else can I say besides that? This is absolutely destruction in the stock market today. Welcome to Free Fall Thursday. We're not even at a Friday. This is Free Fall Thursday now. What a great time to be a short seller, but man, wow. I'm at loss for words. Woo-wee, sweet Jesus. That's right, sweet Jesus. We still got 20 points on the S&P 500 to go down to that 4,100 level. So let's see if it does manage to actually get down there. Get a short for the circuit breaker flash crash. Yeah, I'm in my short already for Etsy. I'm praying that we actually don't go into flash crash circuit breaker territories, because that's dangerous, man. That's scary. I've been in that game before for a brief moment, and I was freaking out being a new trader. So now that I have a little bit more experience, I'll probably freak out even more. So I can't wait to see if we do actually get to that 7% down territories today. The end is near. Yeah, I'm the guy sitting on top of the mountain screaming, the end is near, the end is near. Oh no, the end is near. When there's fear in the market, what do big time traders do though? When there's fear in the market, Buffett starts buying up stocks and so on. So there's multiple ways to think about it. For me personally, for my long term, I'm obviously always sniping for good stocks to buy, even at these prices when they're crashing like ridiculously. But fear is fear.
Brad, Nicola Our favorite Nikola. Nikola up on the day, guys. Just reported earnings recently, and again reported some loss, but better than expected, which was that push shares in pre-market up more than 7%. Now definitely we're down with the rest of the market, but still holding that $1 to the upside. So great job for Nikola. And also our average volume is 12 million. Currently we have 16 million. So volume is good on that name today also.
Yeah, Nikola, NKLA. So if anyone knows the story of this stock, what a beautiful story we had on Nikola not too long ago. Do you know the story of this stock?
Scam?
Yeah, how the
I don't know. You all the time call it scam, but I don't know the story though.
So the CEO came up with the company called Nikola, and he said we're gonna make truck companies and so on. No, I can show the chart after. We can have this one. So he said we're gonna create electronic trucks and so on. He then took this and presented to GM. And then he's like, okay, GM then bought up the idea. They bought the company, or they invested in the company or whatever, or were planning to invest in it. Later on, some not Citadel, Citron or some short brokers do research on the guy. They find out that he's a absolute scam. He lied about his resumes on his jobs before. He lied about almost everything there is that you can lie about. And then GM basically said, okay, screw this. We're not gonna partner with this. They made him get fired or quit or whatever, and then GM started properly working with them, and then I think eventually the deal maybe fell through, or the deal's still there between the partnership, but they had to kick out the scam CEO in order to make the company legitimate. So now the company is legitimate. Now they're actually making cars. Now they're doing what they said they would do. Maybe the guy was planning to do it himself. Who knows? But obviously he got called out as being a scammer, and he got booted. So ever since then, Nikola is a scam company for me.
Reputation.
Reputation. Yeah, not reputation. Reputation. Exactly. So once your rep gets hurt, it's not getting rebuilt in my eyes.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, not in your eyes.
You could rebuild it, but come on.
You will still feel that something shady can happen.
Shady.
Right?
So exactly. So if you just look at this right here. This was the GM announcing they had a partnership, and this was them knowing that this guy was a scam, and all the way to the downside.
So they figured it out very quick, I guess?
Yeah, pretty quick. The reports came in pretty damn quick off of that. So Nikola over here, though, very close to all-time lows at the moment, $6.41. Nice little bounce up on today. It looks like we're actually up almost 1% on Nikola. I did see their truck. If anyone hasn't seen their truck yet, hello? Where am I not opening? There we go. NKLA trucks. So their trucks are, not what? They make these trucks too? I didn't know they make these trucks. I know they were talking about this one right here.
This one looks good.
Yeah, Elon Musk also has a plan to make a truck like this. I didn't know. Oh yeah, GM cancels the deal to build Nikola trucks that were supposed to look like this, basically.
Crazy.
This is the GM partnership.
Trucks and cars out there.
Yeah.
Competition is big. We have super chat, Prad.
Yeah.
From Tony Mirza. Thank you so much in Canadian dollars, though. What happens if 7% hold? What happens to short ETF positions? What is your experience?
Nothing really happened. I mean, the market will just continue to fall or whatever. But if it goes into 7% down move on the S&P 500 or the Nasdaq, the whole market gets halted for, I believe, 5 minutes or so. And obviously this was a long time ago. This was during March 2020 when the stock market pretty much opened into a halt. We unhalted and went directly into another halt. This was when I didn't even have this job over here. So I was just freaking out, and there's probably still videos on YouTube of Neil and Sean streaming the morning show, and we were just all freaking out at 9:30. As soon as 9:35 hits, the market was halted for at least 15 minutes. Says, oh, everyone's saying 15, so I'll believe you on that. I think the stocks are 5 and the market is 15. So I was freaking out. I was like, what is going on? Oh my God, the market's dead. Everyone's gonna whatever. So it was a fun moment for me to experience that. But you know, obviously for what that means to the overall market, it means doomsday for the market. You don't want the market to go into that territory where they have to halt the stocks in order to not push it down even more, right?
And we even have educational video on holds, guys. Again, here we have volatility holds trading, and in here we have like examptions, explanations of volatility holds. Sean looks at volume spikes and increased ranges and how long do they last. So anyways, I recommend you to watch that video also on holds. On that page we also have video on use holds, so make sure you follow that page, and make sure you subscribe our TraderTV.Live main page, because guys, we are trying to get the 300,000 subscribers. We're super close, just 5,000 needed more, so it would be nice to get it as soon as possible.
Yeah, thank you, Miss V. It would be awesome to see 300,000 and then 500,000 and then 1 million. I think you get something at 1 million, right? You got the diamond button at 1 million?
At a million,
or it's in the gold?
Gold, I believe, yes.
So
the range is so huge, like 100 you get like silver, and then million you get gold.
And then 10 million is the next, which is diamond.
Nice.
Yeah. So it's they make you work hard for it over here at YouTube. So no, someone's talking about, what was the stock I was just looking at? I forgot where the message went. Let me just scroll up. Can I ask Arun? Sadly, I cannot. He's not in the office at the moment. Can you take a look at SoFi? Yeah, take a look at SoFi. Let's go take a look at SoFi today. Ooh, look at that size on SoFi. Me likey. SoFi has some size at 669 though. What the? It's actually kind of far away from the low of the day. We're pretty close to VWAP. The stock is down 6% on the day. I don't trust that size. I don't believe in it. I'm not going to be taking this long. But also what I just noticed is someone moved that size up to 71. So it could be the very same guy who was sitting on 69, moved up to 71 and is now moving up to 72 maybe. Obviously someone's moving up the stock with their or moving up their orders as the price of the stock is going up. So it could be a nice little reversal coming in from the lower day. But, you know, as I mentioned yesterday, I don't believe in this move at all. Yeah, SoFi bumped up crazy like yesterday, and I was so happy about it. But I did mention, watch SoFi go right back to the $6 level tomorrow, and look at this, down 5%. And even with a negative day, even without a negative day on the market, I think SoFi would have still gone right back to $6 anyway. So, downwards move. Nice little pump coming in right now though to VWAP. Let's see if we actually have the strength and buyers to take us above VWAP all the way back to $7 or more. But my guess is not. I'm not trusting the bounce. Yeah, no bounce can be trusted. I think the right thing to be doing is literally shorting all the pops. Short all the pops on futures maybe, or on QQQ ETFs or something. I'm not telling you to do that. That's just an idea of a trade idea. But that's something that's actually playing out the whole day. If you shorted the pops on the futures all day, you'd be up like 100 grand today probably, right? Depending on your buying power, obviously. So that's all you have to do right now. These markets are just struggling. Struggle. Short SQQQ. Basically, that means you're saying go long QQQ, go long the NASDAQ is what you're saying. So that means NASDAQ, if it has a bounce, which is currently giving us a bounce, 12,800 on the NASDAQ futures, 4,120 on the S&P 500 futures, giving us a nice little tiny bounce coming in. You know, bounce, cancel. Oh, AMC could be something that I want to maybe think about for a long over here. Do I want the long or not? I don't want to. The fact that I'm even debating it means I don't want it. Prad just called out his buying power playing with 7 figures. Ooh, maybe it's 8. You never know. I'm bullish on NASDAQ. Let's go NASDAQ. Obviously, both of them ripping at the moment, moving to the north side. Let's go check out if Apple is moving north. Yes, Apple seems to have found a bottom near 157.27 areas and is now getting ready to go to the north side also. So market waking up a little bit. Let's actually go see why Apple bounced from that number. Is there a previous day low around that level of some sorts that is helping Apple find support? Maybe, you know, we could also draw I don't know. I'd say this trend line is a garbage trend line because it is a garbage trend line. That's why. So we're just gonna delete that trend line right away. We need a big kangaroo jump. So notice how I haven't used that word all day today, because the market is not in a kangaroo market today at all. The market is absolutely serpentine to the downside. What else? What did Miss V say? Mole. It's a mole digging itself into the ground today. That's what the market is. The mole day.
Yesterday was nothing about like today. Oh yeah.
Yeah, the mole day is in the market, baby. We are digging a hole for the market today for sure.
And again, like, yeah, some stocks show signs of going like back, but again, guys, before like getting into long position, I want to see the real proof that they want to go, because like, look, we had multiple pullbacks, like pull back up, can I say that?
Yeah, multiple pullbacks. That's good.
Yeah. So but all of them failed. It was just a chance for another short, to get at a better price. So I would be very careful. And I don't know, again, why to go against the trend. Yesterday we had negative day, but then Fed came and just switched everything from head to toes, or on the opposite, from toes or head. You got me. But today, definitely a short trend and bear market, so that's what it is. UVXY, few people we were talking about that recently.
We can talk about it
Sure.
again, doesn't matter. I just got out of my Etsy trade completely, probably a wrong call, but who cares? I'm taking my money and I'm running with it. I'm cashing out. I'm laughing straight to the bank with it. We can complain about it later on, the fact that it did not hold it to my stop or my whatever. But one thing that Miss V mentioned is actually hilarious, because I want to go read this right here. It's basically a joke between some of us in the chat. Where is this joke? So it's regarding the what Miss V said, trend is your friend kind of idea. So Brankles, which is Brandon, you guys have seen Brandon, he goes, why am I long? So basically he goes, where did he go? Why am I shorting a stock that's up 3% today? And then I instantly reply back, why am I longing everything that's down more than 3% today? So obviously, we're kind of reversal traders, but it's just trend is your friend. Don't try to go long on stocks that are down more than 3%, such as Apple. Don't try to go short on stocks that are up more than 3% or so, such as, what stock is up more than 3%? I'm not even sure what stock it was that Brankles was trying to short. Which one? Oh, Twitter. He was trying to short Twitter, and he was basically complaining about why in the world I'm trying to short it. I mean, obviously, if you were short near 51, it would be paying you off money right now. Dividends.
Marino Espino asking what broker is that. Marino, we're trading with They Trade the World prop firm, and we use P-Pro8 platform with that prop firm. So I sent you the link on the chat right here. You can go and learn more about us and what we do. And again, real quick, guys, I again wanted to address to Dominic and Elizabeth. Guys, I can see that you can't go along together very well. I also see that you refrain from blocking each other, but again, I just hopefully one of you will decide to block the other, because guys, I really want to see both of you on the chat. You're great participants, but just like too different, maybe you can't get along. So again, I really hope that it will stop. I really want both of you to feel comfortable and enjoy trading and don't feel down or anything else. So please, one of you maybe will do that move, like block the others, because again, like otherwise I don't even know what I will have to do like with all of that. I don't want to see you guys fighting. I don't want to see you feel bad.
Yeah, guys, make love, not war, okay? There's enough tensions going around the world. I don't want more tensions in the chat. Miss V's already working hard enough, and I just look over to her face, and her face looks stressed. Like, you know what you're doing to the girl over here, man? Come on. She's got enough work throughout the day. She has to go through 500 stocks to just make a board for you guys. Obviously for me too, and we love you for that. But stop putting more stress on that little girl over there. And yo, she has to go home to a little puppy who wants to bite her hands off. Okay, come on.
No, it's okay. It's okay, guys. Like, I can block like this, but like again, I don't see like that big issue. I just think that it's misunderstanding in
Sounds
between
like
you
a mom
guys.
voice.
No, but for real, like I'm okay. I'm a little girl, but I can block people like this.
Yeah.
Again, I just feel like you're both just don't understand each other, and again, like just put all that energy into the trading.
Some of the energy that I'm putting into trading over here is actually Activision. So now Activision back in the profit territories, or sorry, green side at least. Good amount of size got given to me near the lower days, and that's exactly what we wanted to do. We wanted to load up our shares at the lower days. That way, once it does pop up, we can take some profits on that pop up. So here we go. Activision waking up for us. Market's waking up for us. She's alive. She's alive. The market's waking up a little bit. Let's go to the north side, baby. Let's see a 13K test on what happened? Let's see a 13.
Miss has puppies. It sounds like I'm a mom of puppies. Like
you're the crazy dog lady. Have you ever heard the crazy cat lady word?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're the crazy dog lady now. No, let's see this market go right back to 13K, S&P 500, or even Nasdaq, or even S&P 500, right back to 4,200. 4,200 is exactly where the VWAP is currently, and 13,100 on Nasdaq is where the VWAP is, and the Tiffany blue line is exactly near 13,100 at least. I think it is. Oh yeah, it is near 13,100. That's the 50-period EMA on the 3-minute chart for Nasdaq, or NASCRAC apparently today. That's the word for this ETF. So NASCRAC today, just absolutely getting slapped. What breed is it? I think it's a Multiple. There we go. Multiple. $1.20 in the money on the short of SQQQ. So basically, you're just long QQQs over there, Barack. So congratulations. You know, for anyone who doesn't want to short, you could follow Barack's trade over there on TQQQ, because QQQ is a little bit more expensive. So you could have just gone long TQQQ. It is the 3 times leverage ETF alongside for the QQQ stock. So a little cheaper than QQQ itself, obviously. QQQ being a $400 or a $300 price stock, obviously, and TQQ 36. SQQQ I think was 50 something, right? 47.50. So obviously you can go for a $30 stock if you want to and do the exact same trade. You just have to go the opposite side of the other on the trade. So for example, SQQQ, if you think SQQQ is going down, that means QQQ is going up. And if you think SQQQ is going up, that means QQQ is going down. Personally, I like to see, no one likes to see that. Look up a tech pop, like I said. Look at a tech pop, like I said, it would. Nice, yeah, tech did pop, but no such, rip in the pop as we would like it to do. Obviously, we need this rip to go all the way back to VWAP. We haven't seen that happen yet in the market, so because of that, we're still waiting. Everyone's still waiting. That idea of shorting the pops is still going on in the market. So if you were to go to S&P 500 and draw a trend line, the idea of shorting pops is still playing out, my friend. So there we go. Someone's shorting these pops at the moment. And let me just cancel that one right there. Tommy Pham, is that Tom? Oh, that's not Tom. That's not Tom. Tom wouldn't be saying anything like that. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I was like, no way, Tom's watching me on YouTube right now instead of making millions of dollars. Why would Tom be watching me? Let's go. What's up, Tom, though, if you are watching? Etsy did go back to the $90 level, almost back to $90 level. I could have made more money, yay, but who cares? Like I mentioned, I'll cry about it later, but in the moment, my goal is to profit on that trade, and I did so successfully. Number 1 stock in the day, and probably my number 1 stock in the past 2 to 3 weeks, to be honest. So very, very happy with how I traded this position, but we can cry about it, how we missed out on more money later on. Don't short now. It's just going to blow up in your face. I mean, if you want to short, you can short it. No one's stopping you by yourself, realistically. Don't listen to anyone by yourself. But make sure you're using stops in case it does blow up in your face and it does rip against you. You're able to protect yourself and not take too much of a loss, right? So if you want to short it, go for it. If you want a long, go for it. Trade your book at the end of the day. Don't just read off the YouTube chat and make a trade, or don't just make a trade because you know, someone on YouTube is talking about it. Trade your own book at the end of the day. If you like the trade, go for it, my friend. MULN. Now, that's a stock that we haven't pulled up all day. I know Neil was talking about it before being sent over here to the closing show, not closing show, the midday show. He said the stock was active. So, yeah, MULN, 4% up to the north side, 56 million shares. But look at the ask over here. The ask is a little thick. We got multiple gateways of 1,000 shares. So, basically 100,000 shares over there. Calculator, 132,500 plus 100,100 plus 532,000 plus 11300, and then we'll just do another plus 11300. So we got about 300,000 shares sitting on that level, and then instantly that level just got taken out. I think we got pushed down from that level. I believe that's what I saw. So we got some slides over there sitting. I was just trying to calculate the size for you guys.
Real quick. Yeah, Brandon will come.
Brandon, like our Brandon?
Brandon
my
the
Brandon.
trader. Yes. Your
Okay.
Brandon.
You said you don't listen to anyone, then told them to lose stops. No, I mean, use stops at the end of the day, extra pressure. You know that, but trade your own book no matter what. Well, you know, there's a difference between a trade setup, listening to a trade setup, and then listening to a trade rule. You know, there's a difference between that, my guy. Come on, now you're just trolling me. I know you're just trolling me. Extra pressure. We missed you for a while over here. Seeing your you know, witty remarks.
Right, so again, coming back to puppies, as someone says that Valeriia has puppies, only one so far, but I want to share the video. I'm a proud mom. He now knows the common sit. So here I'm holding the treat, and he is basically sitting and waiting for the treat. Such a good boy. And he's like, cute.
That's pretty cute.
I know.
That's pretty cute.
He's so cute.
That's pretty cute. Was he already sitting before you gave it to him, or did you tell him to sit and he sat down?
Okay, do you want the truth? I'm not the one who taught him first.
Right.
Second of all, I say him sit, then he sits, and then I give him. But now he sit every time.
Nice.
Like if you say, he expects he's going to receive something, and he does that. And today he's going after, like in the evening, he's going to the school for dogs. So they're going to teach him probably
like
more,
other
more
tricks?
Stuff. Yeah.
Nice. Good stuff. Okay, Missy. Your dog's working hard over there, man. All jokes, all jokes. Cute little puppy. Cute little puppy. You know I'm effing with I know, brother. I know you, extra pressure. You're a Goldie like that. We love you for that. Perfect dog for you. Yes, it's a beautiful dog for a beautiful girl.
Like mother, like son.
Like mother, like son. Okay. Wow, AMD says chat. Let's go check out why we're wowing AMD. Wow, AMD 95. AMD ripping right now, and I'm guessing you're holding still? He is indeed. My man's enjoying his salad, enjoying his profits, enjoying these long moves coming across the board. S&P 500 still trying to go north. We're not at VWAP just yet on the S&P 500 or on NASDAQ either. But looks like the market might have just created a bottom near 4120. Fingers crossed we did. Fingers crossed we created a bottom at 4120. Wrong chat. Let me just click over here. All right, where are we going to next? UVXY losing stream. Oh yeah, people did mention UVXY. I zoned out on that one. Miss V called it out too. So UVXY is the volatility index. Basically, that's how we track over here. UVXY, Praddy. That's how we track the VIX ETF. Basically, let's go check out what it's doing. I know it got above 17. Yeah, it got above 17 to 1730, and now it's coming down a little bit. So obviously, with the volatility coming down, the markets are looking to take off to the north side. So markets taking off means your AMDs, your Apples, and so on. Sean's talking about eBay. My short currently eBay. I know I traded eBay today, but it sucks to be me because I would have had a, oh man, come on. I basically took a flat trade on eBay because I didn't like the way how eBay opened up and went higher into the pre-market. So I didn't like that, and I got out of that trade, and I'm the loser because I missed out on the beautiful opportunity on eBay, and we're just gonna cry about it now. Wah, wah, wah. Uber. Let's go check out Uber. I know Uber had earnings yesterday along with Lyft, and Uber, even with good earnings report, got smacked to the downside. Thank you to Lyft, most likely. Lyft over there being the culprit for why Uber's earnings report didn't help them out, in my opinion at least. And we're seeing that repetition of that exact same trade. So here's your day yesterday where we went up to $30 or so and then just cracked down. Today, pretty close to 30. Well, not really. About $1.20 away from 30, but still the very same setup off the opening drive short all the way back to the downside goes Uber. Yesterday's bounce came in around what price? Uber duber. Yesterday's bounce was around the pre-market low, after our low of the day before that. So after our low the day before that, 25.83. Today's low, 25.83. Yesterday's low, 25.83, and today we're pretty close to 25.26. Yo, why you stripping, bro?
She said the heater's on high.
This guy's stripping for me over here. What's wrong with this guy, man? This guy's taking off his hoodie, taking off his shirt. Take it easy, bud.
Miss V told me that the heater's on high, so I took off my sweater.
Heater's on high, so you took off your sweater. Looks like you're also hella up on the chair today.
Yeah. I don't want to mess with our setup. I could crouch down a bit. All right. I heard you talking about us being in relatively questionable positions today.
Yeah, the joke we had between each other. Why am I shorting 3%? Why am I longing 3%? Yeah.
So I actually brought my trade that we were talking about.
All right.
So you could throw it on the screen.
Awesome.
Yeah. So I was in Twitter today, and there was news about Elon Musk securing like $7 billion more in funding from investors and friends. So obviously it rips at the beginning of the day, and I'm not involved, but I see like the market's getting absolutely destroyed. But this thing looks so strong. Doesn't breaks view up maybe for 30 seconds, 40 seconds, and just hovers around VWAP. Then I try this. Someone in our group or like work chat called out 51, and I loved it. It was a big level, but it got rejected immediately. So I got stopped out just below 50.90, which sucks, but what can you do? And then following that, you see, like, if you're reading the tape, you could clearly see that there's a lot of people on the offer just under 51. So it's showing me, like, even though Twitter's strong for the day, that 51 rejection and then having a big offer at 51 just shows that the stock really doesn't want to move any higher than that. So I get into a little short. And as soon as I get into a short, I'm like, why am I short? Like Prad said, why am I shorting a stock that's so strong on the day? So I kind of just quickly, not a lot of conviction, scalp out. Not many reasons why to get out, just because other than I just don't want to be in it. Then it starts climbing back up, and I held a little bit, got out of it right away. Didn't even get stopped out, so I don't want to be here anymore. But as it creeped closer to 51, that big offer was still there. So again, I decided, you know what? Let's try this again.
Run it back.
Yeah, run it back. It kind of worked the first time. And, it actually ended up, coming down a bit. Paper hands the last bit. But the moral of the story, I think, today is the market is getting destroyed. You could find a lot better names to be in than one that's up 3%. Just because you could say, oh, like, this hasn't fallen yet, you can make that as a rationalization to be in. But why not look something that's down like a few percent, 2%, and that can fall another 2%, rather than something that's up 3% that you think will fall further. So unfortunately, I got out of the position before I caught the move I was looking for, but I still think like the thinking was right, whereas I shouldn't probably be shorting a stock that's strong on the day.
Yeah.
That's kind of the gist of it.
Yeah, I mean, couldn't have put it better myself, my friend. Obviously, the short would have worked at the end of the day.
Beautifully, yeah.
But who would have thought at that point,
Yeah.
right? The positive catalyst for Twitter saying that Elon's going to be the new CEO for temporary CEO.
Yeah.
And everything else just seemed positive. I even was, I actually had a Twitter breakout long 51, and the first time it broke out past 51, it was a fail break, so I instantly got out for 50.99, so I took a 1 penny hit.
Yeah.
I'm okay with
That's
taking
fine.
a 1 penny hit for a
Yeah.
possible move to 52 or something.
Yeah.
So what I maybe could have done is, flip short on that or something. I don't know. I just stayed away from it. But good thing for you too. Looks like you didn't actually incur too big of a loss over there. You battled it a little bit.
Yeah.
You kept your risk tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah, like at the end of the day, like sometimes you want to look bigger picture, and sometimes it's just what the market's telling me. So why I got in was because there was big offers, inverse gateways, like, and the 51 just
Level
shut the
2?
door. Yeah, level 2 and the 51 area just shut the door on us.
Right.
So like the trade was there in terms of like market structure. But sometimes you gotta look bigger than market structure, and even though this would have worked if I held, I don't want to be in that kind of trade. I think there's
Right.
better trades out there today.
For sure,
Yeah.
for sure. Lots of opportunities in this market. Tons of opportunities. Let's actually get away from the market a little bit.
Okay.
Yesterday we went golfing, all of us, the
Yeah.
boys, you, me, Greg. How did your golf session go?
I honestly did a decent on the front nine. Back nine, I always fall apart.
Yeah?
I think I lose focus and concentration, and my body
Well,
was
you
there.
get tired a little bit. Yeah.
My friend came that doesn't work on the floor, so we were hanging out and just enjoying a nice day in the sun. Like
Oh, it was
beautiful weather.
beautiful.
Yeah.
I think Spencer, who was supposed to come, missed out because he thought the weather was bad. It was absolutely beautiful
Yeah.
weather.
And hey, I saw some of your shots. I see some improvement. They're definitely
Yeah, I was
getting
just
better.
gonna say, opposite to you, my back nine was better than my front nine. I
Yeah.
think my front nine was 50 something.
Yeah.
My back nine was 40 something.
Yeah.
Overall, I did ended up with the 101 still on a par 3 course, which is failure. L on my forehead.
I got 90s. So
Yeah, so I'll take it for someone who doesn't golf at all.
Yeah.
I did 101. Usually, I have at least 3 holes where I get more than 10 strokes. Not a single hole this time was over 7 strokes. My most stroked hole was around 7.
That's pretty good.
Most stroked hole. That sounds horrible. That sounds horrible. But the most amount of strokes I took on a hole was only 7.
Yeah, that's pretty good. It's like trading. Like you could only get better, right?
Yeah.
Like you're a developing golfer as you're a developing trader.
Yeah, now I'm just thinking about something bad. So let's just move on from it.
Alright,
Thank you for coming
My
on,
pleasure.
Brandon Cruz. And Friday night we get smashed, baby. Let's do this. All right, market. Coming back to the market, stroking some holes. I knew we're gonna end up into a bad area talking about this on the show right now. When that came out of my mouth, I knew that was just a horrible thing when I was saying it. So, oh man, I screwed up on that one. Prad's handicap is like 50. Yeah, it's for sure something crazy around those numbers. Apple, what the heck, Apple? It's still going to the downside. This Apple does not want to have a pop. So market had a tiny pop over there. But as I mentioned, that these market pops are only to short. These pops are pretty much only short covers at this point. At least that's my opinion. Like, who's actually going long on a day like this? Because look at this, man. That trend line that I drew not too long ago, I'm just going to have to redraw that trend line. We're still seeing rejection coming off that trend line on the S&P 500 futures. So back to the downside goes the stock market. We are now struggling again on Apple, which is down 5.5% today. Ooh wee, man, this is bad action on the stock market. 157 Apple. 276 Microsoft, triple bottom actually on Microsoft. So maybe Microsoft long just in case the market is able to bounce around these levels, as long as Microsoft doesn't go too far below 276 when the market goes back to test the lower day, or if the market goes back to test the 4100 level, so which is another 40 points away from right now where we are on the S&P 500 future. So these markets are struggling, obviously, as you guys can see. Put Central. Yeah, Put Central. Your actions speak louder. I can't hear a thing you say. Okay. Hopefully, my actions do speak in a good way on that note. Apple finna write a big check question mark. I'm not sure what that even means, but Apple is for sure writing a check to someone. Whoever is short right now is cashing out on Apple. Big move coming to the downside across the board for tech sector. But if there's any one sector that you would want to invest in and buy the dips on, is the tech sector, right? Has to be the tech sector. Nothing greater than the tech sector in this world. Amazon, let's go to Amazon, AMZN. AMZN currently doing what? Down 7% on Amazon. We're going back to $2,000 on this stock. This stock is struggling. We already know that the earnings report for Amazon was not the greatest. We saw off the earnings report it get absolutely pushed to the downside. Where is this? Where's my long time chart? There it is. Long time chart? Yeah, LTM, long time. Long-term chart, thank you. Long-term chart. That's what I was drawing my blank on my head. Amazon. So this was the earnings day over here. We dropped all the way up to 2,600 in the after hours. The stock opened up, I believe, somewhere near 2,600, as you guys can see. Obviously, moved down to 2,400, and ever since then, we've kind of had a barrier near 2,500. So Amazon today going much lower than that, taking out those levels, and Amazon struggling. Along with Amazon struggling, I'm expecting Google to also struggle. So let's go over to Alphabet Inc. Alphabet Inc. down 4.5%, almost 5% down today on Alphabet. What is this? Current price, Jimmy's buy recommendation, Kathy's cost bias. Is this for Shopify? Wow, that's a pretty good one. Thank you, Spencer, for posting that. So look at this. This is Shopify's current price. This is our boy Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy boy. So our Jimmy boy over here recommended to buy this stock at 927, and Aunt Kathy, Aunt Kathy over here, whose average cost price for the Shopify is $1,000, 248. Oh my goodness, why am I even following Aunt Kathy on her book anymore? Like, well, I'm just never follow Aunt Kathy. That's the problem, okay? Don't follow Aunt Kathy over there, or Jimmy boy for that part. Can you address your Activision long? I mean, my Activision long is pretty much for me to trade. I'm not giving away my secrets on Activision over there, but you trade Activision how you want to trade it. That's my setup. That's for me to know. I'm sorry, but I can't share that setup with you guys. Apple just broke my support line, AAPL. Let's go to Apple. Support line has been broken on Apple since the day started. 160, 159, 20 something, which was a moving average. 158, which was a couple days low. We're now going back to 159, which is yesterday's low. Oh, sorry, not 159. We're already well below 159. Let's actually go here. This is 156. Is this day's low? This day's low 153. This is 157 something. So I think, I don't know, Apple 155 just is the level for me at this point. If it do get there to 155, I will gladly load up on Apple long, even though we got beat up on that trade all day, just absolutely in the ring with Mike Tyson is what it felt like against Apple longs. I don't see how this isn't a market crash. People are saying lower, but those numbers show a different tail. I don't see how this isn't a market crash. I mean, I think, what is it? The number is 20% off all-time highs for the market to be into a bear territory. So obviously we're pretty close to that. Let's do the math again here. So right here today, wow. So here today, S&P 500 down about 14% from all-time highs. Where are we going to? What are we taking a trade on the show? Not sure what you meant by the statement. Apple div day on Friday. Otherwise, sell-off would be worse for Apple. Apple dividend day on Friday. Dividend day on Apple on Friday. Otherwise, sell-off would be worse for Apple. Okay. TDOC. Now, finally, some stocks being put up in here. Let's go take a look at this one. Where are we going to? TDOC. TDOC is currently doing what? I'm looking at the levels for TDOC. I'm trying to find some levels over here. It looks like this day's high, $40. $40 are going to stand out if TDOC does manage to get to 40. Oh, yeah, I did mention yesterday. It looks like TDOC has found a range between $30 and $40. If we do get below 30, I think that'll give us another short opportunity to ride the stock to 28.75, giving you $1 per share almost. But besides that, currently we just have to be patient on this stock. You know, for anyone who's thinking long on this position, probably wants to take the breakout of $40 to the upside, maybe a gap fill play to $50 if it does come in. Who knows? We're not sure yet, but when it does come in, we can address it at that point. Oop, that chart just canceled on me. Let's open that chart back up. Where is that chart? Hello, charts? Thank you. Where are we going to? Ethereum, what you think about Ethereum? What do I think about Ethereum? Man, it doesn't even matter at this point what I think. Obviously, it's just cryptocurrency market struggling at the moment. BTC down 7%, Ethereum down 6%, and so on. Everything's struggling at the moment. So, you know, it's just my opinion. Most of you probably won't agree with it, but my opinion is just go long. Just go long. Every drop in Ethereum, every drop in Bitcoin, just go long. Buy the dips and just load up. Obviously, not financial advice. You could lose your money, as you could with every other instrument in the world there is. So not financial advice, but the way I'm going to be doing with crypto market is I'm just buying Bitcoin and Ethereum on every single dip.
Go all in.
Sorry, Miss V?
Go all in.
I thought you were saying something more. That I was like, what was okay? Got it. Go all in, she says. Go all in, indeed. With I'm not gonna say mortgage your house, but if I had a house, I'd mortgage it.
yeah, right. It was
Yeah.
a joke. No financial
It was
advice.
a joke. Don't actually do it, please. Yeah.
It's already 12.
It's already 1 o'clock.
Yeah, almost. And just wanted to comment, guys, European markets were really strong for the day, were positive, and strong earnings supported Europe, but closed mostly negative. Only England was able to hold it positivity, closed up 0.13%. Other than that, everything turned negative. And meanwhile, we still have a earnings season on. Busy board, another busy day. And let's take a look what companies are going to report after the market today and before they open tomorrow. We still have a few interesting names. Prad, could you please hide my face from that? Thank you so much. And here we have, guys, in the middle block known as Square. We have Fubo TV, we have DoorDash, we have DraftKings, we have Lucid Motors, or not Motors, just Lucid, SunPower, Cloudflare, Context Logic, Virgin Galactic, what else? Luminar, Zillow. We have Dropbox,
What
Under
is block?
Armour.
Is that Square?
Yes.
Okay.
Ocugen. Like a lot of names still going to report, going to be interesting name, but definitely ones in the middle, I guess, will be the most interesting tomorrow.
Let me just do this real quick. Yeah, tons of opportunities. If you can just keep the board up there for a second, and
keep it.
Keep it up, yeah.
And guys, write in the comments what you're the most excited for tomorrow.
Yeah, DraftKings, Lucid, DoorDash, Fubo, Block, Dish. I think those will be the ones that I will for sure be watching, but there's obviously more names on there. Virgin Galactic, GoPro, Monster Energy, which we know is going to get bought out by Coca-Cola most likely. Even Zillow's up there too. Last time Zillow had a crazy earnings report that brought it all the way to the downside because of their problems with the housing market that they had. So thank you, Miss Lee. I even see TELUS out there. Okay, Under Armour, TELUS, Cloudflare. I'm seeing more and more names once I read them. So exciting, more excitement coming in. That's tonight.
Tonight and tomorrow before they open.
Tonight and tomorrow before open. Obviously, Friday nights we don't have earnings.
Normally we do not, but I will double check.
No, never. We never have earnings. Never Friday night.
Interesting. Yeah, makes sense.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, makes sense. Usually, we don't. So hopefully it will be a little bit less busy for me. Actually, you're right. On Friday after the close, we literally have just that VPRT, Westport Fuel System.
They might not even report it, to be honest.
Probably.
Yeah. GoPro, yeah, GoPro is actually owned by Disney. For those of you don't know,
Oh,
Disney
really?
owns the company GoPro through their what's the thing called Steamboat Ventures or something. I believe that's what it's called, Steamboat Ventures. I just have to be right, so I'm just gonna have to Google it. Steamboat Ventures. Yeah, Steamboat Ventures. Hey, my memory never fails me. Well, sometimes it does, but for most of the time it doesn't. So yeah, GoPro owned by not Google, Disney by Steamboat Ventures. So we'll be maybe Disney can make a move off of that too. Most likely not though, just an idea. Steamboat Willie, Ricky Steamboat. That's right. You guys know exactly what you're talking about on that side. Moving on from Steamboat Willie and Disney. Actually, no, let's move right back to Disney. What is Disney doing today? Disney today, very close to $100, man. That's a sad story for Disney, down 3.5% today. Struggling to find buyers for the long term, clearly. I might be invested in looking for investing in Disney in the near future because the stock has been beat down quite a bit. We do know that they have a lot of revenue sources for the future. So I'm bullish on Disney, but I think obviously Disney could still go a little bit lower than where we are right now. This market seems like it might have just created a bottom near 4120 because S&P 500 did go down to 4120 again, or pretty close to 4120, and it started making a green candle again, and same with NQ. So both of these are trying to create a double bottom of some sort and go up. Now 11 cents in the money for Activision. Let's go, baby. Still number 2 stock of the day. I don't think the stock becomes number 1 stock of the day just because of how I've traded Etsy, but who knows? As long as the opportunities are there, we just keep on taking the rinse and repeat and keep taking that money into our profit pockets. People gonna keep having kids. Where did that statement come from, and why did that statement come up? $ Chad helps. $ Chad? Is that a ticker? There's no way Chad is a ticker. Yeah, Chad's not a ticker. Disney is a buy long term. It's at its 2018 levels. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I would agree with that. Miss V?
I'm looking at Tesla again, guys. So looks like that 870, 476 level for now is our low day and kind of a support. Let's see if we will be moving sideways now, or we will see another breakdown down lower, or maybe we will see some positive move for Tesla. But again, yeah, I had, as I told you before, multiple nice shorts today, so I'm pretty satisfied and not probably touching it anymore. And start going long if I were you, or start going low if I were you. So someone giving some long calls, well, we'll see, but again, I think more volume will come during the power hour and last 2 hours of trading, so hopefully we will see some moves to the upside. But QQQ is down now 5%. Yeah, so we still have a lot of room for that 7% to be halted. Looks like it's not happening today. AAL, thoughts on that? American Airlines, AAL on Nasdaq?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Because it's divided, like it's so confusing.
Usually 3 tickers are New York and 4 are Nasdaq.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it. It happens to Neil too. When you type in a 4-letter ticker and you go Nasdaq and the stock doesn't pull up, you're like, what? Where is it?
Yeah.
Where is it? And then you find that it's on New York, and you're like, go on Nasdaq.
Right.
And then if it's a 3-letter ticker that's on Nasdaq, you're like, go on New York.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
What are you doing here?
Exactly.
Cat who's trying to pretend being a dog. So yeah, AL down more than 4%, and again we can see that low of the day is $18. We bounced a little bit out of that level, and let's take a look at a higher time frame on AAL, and let's see for some support level on that name. So we definitely have support here in that 1860 level, so good to see that some names hopefully finally found the bottom today.
Yeah, American Airlines. So yeah, obviously these are your jets. ETF is what I track to trade these airlines overall. I think part of what American Airlines is coming down is actually Spirit Airlines, which is Spirit Airlines,
Earnings?
I believe. Sorry?
recent earnings reporter.
Yeah, but what's the ticker for them?
Spirit Save.
Yeah, Save. So Save had earnings, and I believe they had a negative earnings. So my guess is Save is affecting the airlines a little bit overall, because airlines not too long ago, American Airlines, United Airlines, all came out citing that the future is bright because everyone's going back to traveling. Not only are people traveling for vacations, people are also traveling for business and corporate purposes. So everything considered on that side, though we did see airlines bump up, but right now, thanks to Save's earnings report, I believe we see a little bit of a negative move coming in. So if you can just go over to Jets ETF, which is the perfect way to take a look at the overall broad move of the of airlines in general. As you guys can see, down 3.27% is the Jets ETF. So United Airlines, Delta Airlines. Yes, I got it right the first time. I didn't say
Yes,
Dallas.
sir.
Delta Airlines, United Airlines, American Airlines, and obviously LUV, which is Southwest, and even SAVE, who's an earnings catalyst today. There's so much red, it hurts. It does hurt, doesn't it? There's too much red in the market.
On Europe side though, Airbus reported good earnings
Okay.
and up more than 6%.
Mm.
Yeah, so on the European side, it's a little bit different today.
If you guys remember, I'm just bringing up Boeing because Miss V brought up Airbus. Boeing, on their earnings report, didn't do too good, and they also cited that deliveries for the new airlines that they are planning to give out are also going to be a little bit later than previously expected. So yeah, Boeing on the opposite side of Airbus a little bit, but still able to find support in front of 150. So SAIL continuously able to do that for itself. SPY is 10 points away from a crash or a bounce. I guess so. Warren Buffett, what goes down fast and hard goes up hard and fast. I don't think he's ever said that, Adele. But sure, I don't think he's ever said that. I've never heard him say that before. Perspective. Okay. LFG, I love the markets today. Yeah, baby, let's go. We love the markets
Let
today.
me check the ticker.
LFG, yeah, LFG. Buy NASDAQ and revive. I just need tickers, guys. I just need tickers. Everyone's just typing essays today. But I guess that's the type of market environment we're in. No one wants to, really take long trades. No one wants to really go short trades. Everyone's scared about what's going on. So all we're getting is sentences. UVXY on Amex. Let's go check out UVXY coming down right now. Looks like 17 area being a little bit of a struggle point. 17.30 being the high a day. VWAP is currently around $16.20. Is that correct? Yeah, $16.14, $16.20 or so where VWAP is. We're looking at the 5-minute chart, so also happens to be the 50 period EMA and the 100 period EMA right next to where VWAP is, pretty close to it. So just trying to work with it. It did take out some profits on Activision already, but we're waiting to see if Activision can bump up all the way up to $79 for us. Roblox, time to start. Long position at 30, negative. Not for me. I am not taking that trade. I don't care about the company. Roblox sucks. And I don't believe that, I don't even want to be involved in this long. You know why? Because the risk is 50 cents to the downside for a 50-cent risk to the upside. Not a good risk-to-reward ratio type of trade that I like to be a part of. I like being part of a good risk-to-reward ratio trades. Etsy, for example, was my number one risk-to-reward trade today. ETSY, what is it doing right now? Etsy still playing around with the same low a day level where I already took my profits out. So for example, we maybe risk 50 cents and we got multiple dollars in the money. That's the type of risk-to-reward that I try to be involved in at all times.
I like this message on the chat from Team Izin. Just want to say thank you guys, and all the people here made over 1.7 thousand today, even on this red day. Taking some positions in my long portfolio for that 5-10 years plan. Good luck and thank you guys. Great job, Team Izin. Great example of a trader. We're buying the dip for long term and shorting on the red day for our day trading. Congratulations. You can be proud of yourself. Great job. And guys, again, if you're having a negative day, don't be worried. The other day is coming that will be profitable for you, and losing is a part of day trading. The best you can do is minimize your losses. And again, you can't always be right.
Stop Console Wars is angry at me. He says, Prad, you don't listen. I said CHTR is going up back when it was 458. I'm going to be honest, Stop Console. That's my first time seeing your message in the chat today. Obviously, man, look, when you're trying to manage positions, when you're trying to trade trades, look at chat and doing all a bunch of things, and you're getting flamed by a couple trolls in the chat and trying to ban them and everything. It's bound to happen that I miss a couple things or here or there. And thank you to Miss V, who actually helps me on that side by reading the chat a lot more than I am able to, and gives over the tickers for me. So if I miss out on anything like that, I do apologize, guys. But that's not my intention to do so. But CHTR being called out by our buddy Stop Console Wars, one of our regulars over there. He said he called it out at 450 something, apparently 458. So he called it out at 458, which is kind of near the high of the day. And now we're looking at a $2 move past that. High of the day got retested and broken not too long ago. 461.61. I like that. 461.61, the high of the day on CHTR, getting ready to maybe come back down right now with the overall market, because market not able to take out the high or at least take out the range that we're stuck in. Let me actually throw in that line that we were talking about around here, and then we will that way not lose that line the next time it comes back up for us. And then we'll do that line over here too for NASDAQ. And then we put that right back over here. That way we can study the chart after. All right, awesome. No, I put it in a line by mistake. Line, remove. All right, we're good. Now we come back to you guys, you beautiful faces over here on the YouTube chat. It looks like market continuously still finding rejection on that trend line to the downside. So Apple 157 still struggling. AMD still struggling. Microsoft probably still struggling also. AMD actually not struggling. What the? AMD is well above low a day. So Apple is the one that's actually really struggling on the day today, unlike AMD right now. Is Neil the one talking so loud? I mean,
all of them, I would say.
They all are. Yeah.
And talking about them, Google Man on the chat says, why doesn't Prad or Miss V trade anything like in the morning show? Well, Google Man, we do trade. Prad actually currently in the trade. You just, I believe, here you're in ATVI, right? You can see on Prad's left bottom corner. And I was trading Tesla in the morning. I was shorting. I can show you my trade. Again, like sometimes I trade during the afternoon show also. It's just like we don't get into as many trades and Sean, and you don't have to. You trade what you want to trade and where you see opportunities. Definitely morning show is different from ours, but we do trade, and Prad always in some trades, and soon we will be moving to the new location, so it will be easier for you guys. We will also have position board on the third low, and you will see what positions we are currently in and what stocks we traded for the day and what profit or loss we had on that. So please stay with us. Show will be developing more and getting only better for you.
Yeah, so I'm not sure why. I mean, the best way to answer that statement, honestly, is the morning time is 9:30 or 8:30 to 11 o'clock, and it's a very simple answer. Just think about it a little bit. Where is most of the volume through the day? It's on the open and on the close, right? So we over here are basically a filling spot. That way we give them a break. They go for their lunch break and then they come back. Very, very happy to even have this position to give them their break and so on. But the idea is, think about it, man. The volume that you get off the open, you're not getting that volume at this time of the day. The opportunities are not the same. The trades are not the same. Everything is different compared to the open. That being said, you are wrong. We are taking trades over here. Miss V is taking trades. I am taking trades. I closed so many positions in front of people that people have seen, and people have probably, taken the same trade with me on that side too. But the overall idea is, you're not going to find good trades from 11 to 1 90% of the time. You're going to find garbage trades. You're going to find trades that are going to chop you out near the low of day, near the high of day. But now, when lunchtime has come to an end, 1 o'clock has come into the workplace, and the markets are looking like they want to pick back up. For example, that trend line that we just drew on both these markets, got taken out. Market wants to go back to the north side clearly a little bit right now. A nice little spike coming in on most of these stocks. Apple spiking up, AMD probably spiking up with it. There we go. AMD spiking up, Facebook probably spiking up along also. I actually see Facebook being putting in chat. So let's see. Most of these stocks are getting ready to go back up right now, and that's the idea of knowing when you want to trade, knowing what the correct time period is to trade. You don't want to just take a trade to take a trade. You want to make money, right? You want to make money, and you can't do that. Most of the time, you can't do that successfully from 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock, no matter how good of a trader you are. It's very hard to trade against algorithms. You got to figure that out, my friend. Can't wait for 24-hour trading stocks, futures maybe. Even if market goes 24 hours, the liquidity during the nighttime is not going to be the same as the morning. It's just not going to be the same. But here comes our boy Sean, after making so much noise with everyone else over there. Now he goes, Facebook and AMD, let's go. Yeah, baby, let's go, Sean. Market pumping up for my boy over there. And hence, this is why we are not short anything right now. We're long Activision, 20 cents in the money, and one more penny to the north side. Here we go. Give me my exit, Activision. Come on, give me my exit. And we took out one more exit. Now we have about 25% of our size left that we started with, 1/4 of our size left that we started with, for maybe a little bit of a bigger move to 79 or more on Activision. We're going to hold on to that. If Activision comes back to the downside, we'll load up on it more. But that's the idea for it. Just buy low, sell high, right? Buy low, sell high. Unless you're a short seller, then sell high, buy low. That's the only setup you need to know at the end of the day. Give the man Sean a little camera time. The People's Trader. I would love to, but I don't think we have the setup. Able to do that right now. So you might just have to wait till 2 o'clock for that.
Yeah, Mario C, the very easy answer for you. Just join us every morning at 8:30 a.m. and all the way through 8:30 until 11. Sean will be always there, and then from 2 p.m. until 4 p.m. So you have like plenty time to see Sean, to hear what he talks about his trades. And here Kila G really wants us to take a look at Coinbase. Coin is down around 10% on the day. Again, we found bottom here at 112. Made a nice move to the upside, real close to Viva, but got rejected again. Deep a little bit right now. But again, guys, a very negative day for Bitcoin today. And Coin is a crypto name, so kind of following what Bitcoin does. I know Bitcoin went all the way to 36,000 and now back to 37. So basically that's what Coin does also, I guess. Yeah, it's heartbreaking to see that move to the downside.
Very heartbreaking for sure. It's stressful also a little bit. It's come on, Bitcoin, stop doing that. Extra Pressure said, Prad, can you pump NIO? I'll get you out of jail if you ever need to. So obviously I'm gonna have to do that. You never know when you're gonna end up in jail, and you need a guy or a girl to call to help you get out of jail. So looks like Extra Pressure is that one for me, as long as I'm pumping NIO, he said. So NIO, guys, currently down 14%, but this stock is going through the moon. This stock is going to squeeze to infinity. So go buy long and everything. Okay, that was all just a joke. Don't actually listen to me. The actual information for NIO, though, down 14% today with 66 million shares traded. Very sad to watch what's happening with China's favorite EV stock. But obviously, the company on the earnings day itself, my executions are not showing up for some reason. Come on, executions. I don't even remember what day it was, but on the earnings, there we go. On the earnings report day, I was they said their deliveries went down by a drastic number for Li Auto and NIO. So I was thinking short bias. I got a quick scalp and then I got stopped out, and I just stayed away from the trade on that day. So obviously this day's level are going to be important to me. So 1620, 1796. Played within the range of the earnings day. This kind of went above that range a little bit, and now coming back over here, that $18 level is kind of significant because we never opened it, and also that's the high of that day, and going all the way to $15, which is much lower than that, lower than the IPO day itself. It's lower than the IPO day, so it looks like 18 cracking as a failure point, coming all the way down to the IPO day prices of lower than the IPO day prices of $15. And now if we do get back to 16 or so, which is the IPO day low, I think we see rejection coming in at 16 on NIO, sadly. So I know you told me to pump the stock, my friend, but I did the exact opposite of that for you. Sadly, I apologize, but I don't think the stock has a move past $16 today.
Prad, looks like Lyft is a strong name today. Lyft in a positive territory, up more than 3%, 3.5%. Uber trying to go higher, but remains down around 3%. But great job for Lyft, though.
That's actually pretty surprising because Lyft had bad earnings report, way worse than Uber, and Lyft brought down Uber yesterday, I believe. At least I believe it brought down Uber yesterday. But today, Lyft doing the exact opposite of that. But here's my trades on Lyft yesterday. I tried a bunch of longs to catch on it, failed a bunch of times, and the final long that I caught helped me make back my losses and some extra money, obviously. So good little long off the low a day of $20 on Lyft. Today would not even open anywhere near 20, actually opened up well above 20, near 21.60. Did try to go to the downside a little bit to test buyers after the original rip of after the first rip, which was the opening price rip, and then came back down to test support, and looks like Lyft still doing better than we were looking at it yesterday down 30%, today up 3%.
Do you remember on Uber you could share your rides if someone goes to kind of the same direction? Like you could pick up random people? So
yes.
Yeah, so we didn't have it since the start of the COVID. But Lyft says, actually today at 12 p.m. news came out that Lyft says rolling out shared rides to more markets in May. So they will bring that shared rides in May for Lyft.
What was that called for Uber? Uber Share, Uber Ride, something?
Uber Share, I believe.
I think it was something.
Uber Ride.
I don't remember.
It was so long time ago.
Yeah.
But I
used to do it all the time.
I used to do it's so convenient and it's so much cheaper.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now
I used to do it all the time. I forget what it was called.
Yeah. If you remember, guys.
Uber Pool.
Uber Pool.
There we go.
Here
The chat
go.
remembers it. The chat remembers it. Uber Pool. Thank you, chat. Yeah, Uber Pool. Oh man, I haven't seen that in a while. Today, actually, I opened up my Uber app, and on there, the first thing that I saw was Uber Premium now. Like they have like a new thing, which is, it used to be Uber X, which was like a Uber Premium, but instead of that, they added multiple different Uber Premium stuff, kind of.
More expensive stuff. Thank you, guys. Well, we're looking for something cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. We're trying to go the other route. Uber, stop messing with us.
Scar Joe Rabbit says that's how you get murdered, Miss V.
I mean, they're not wrong. They're not wrong. But Miss V's a black belt in karate. She's got
I'm not scared.
Dash ripping. So Dash apparently ripping before earnings report even comes out. Let's see if Dash is actually doing some crazy rippage, or Dash that's Lyft still. Yeah, Dash is ripping. Holy, Dash up actually quite a bit off those lows from $70 to all the way up to $75. Crazy move coming in on Dash.ny, but the stock is down 8% even after that pump up. So looks like Dash it is on SSR, obviously on SSR, because this move is more than 10% to the downside if after this pump up we're only down 8%. Oh hell, any stock. Yeah, any stock. Currently I'm gonna go CYN, BTX, CYN, BTX, ICPT. CYN still moving around, eh? What a crazy stock. So 26 million shares now, and on the positive, and the green again, 26% up on CYN. Looking good, man. CYN looking good. ICPT, I'm guessing ICPT around VWAP. Yeah, around VWAP at the moment. BTTX also, I'm guessing, is around VWAP. Nope, that's negative. We're actually getting a nice little move off of VWAP to the north side on BTTX right now. So maybe we got a retest of high a day on this one, and maybe we go higher. ICPT is slowly grinding, says Neil. Indeed, slowly grinding its way up there. NVIDIA. I'm shaking my legs because I have to pee. So I'm going to talk about NVIDIA, and then I'm going to go pee real quick, and then I'll be back. So NVIDIA down 6% 35 million shares traded so far, and looking like a little bit like AMD, isn't it? Although AMD is a lot stronger than Nvidia today, but yeah, some nice recovery coming back to VWAP. The 50-period EMA currently looking like it wants to find buyers around the 50-period EMA. Nasdaq did make a nice move to the north side along with S&P 500, but you know, looks like they might try to curl back down here. That's what they're trying to do at least. And if they start curling, my guess is, you know, Nvidia curls with it, obviously Nvidia being a tech stock. I'll be right back, guys.
Hey guys, so again I remind you, we trade with Daytrade, the world prop firm with PureParade platform, and here we have ability to see top 10 traders for today, which means yesterday. We don't know who are those people, where they are located, but only how much profit they made and what markets they were traded. So here we go. Looks like someone made some nice profit on that fat move. On the first place, we have someone who made more than 53,000 trading Amex and Nasdaq. Also, we can have someone on the second place who made 34,000, almost 35 trading AMAX, and third place 34,000, very close, also almost 35 trading AMAX. As we can see, majority of people were trading AMAX yesterday. I don't know, maybe they were trading SPY, I'm not sure, but anyways, we even have OTC pink markets here. Someone made almost 1,000, which is also great. I've never made the real 1,000 even yet, so hopefully soon this will happen. And also someone trading Madrid and Vienna European markets made 3,500. So congratulations guys, great job, keep it up, and more profits to come. Meanwhile, guys, you on the chat, tell me if you want to take a look at anything. And Lyft is also trying to go higher. Day highs we have on this name is 22.82. Let's see if we'll be able to go back there, but looks like Lyft are really trying. And someone made more than 53,000. Dan Duval says yes, that's a great profit, great trade. And team, while Prad is away, please make sure you like this video. I know it's a busy day, but we really need your support. We're now at 700 likes, around 45 minutes left until the end of the market movers today, and we would really appreciate if you go smash that like button. Again, it's very simple, right under the video you're watching right now. Here's the thumb. Please click it to the upside, and if you're not logged in into YouTube or any other reason, please just do it, absolutely free, and we ask about it every day. And for those who never did this, but today you will do, we would really appreciate that. I saw someone was talking about Netflix, so we can take a look at that one. And Alex, Netflix is down more than 6%. Again, looks like we found low of the day at this 188.84. Again, touched VWAP, then went back a little bit. Let's see again. Markets are still really down, and we need to see more positivity in the markets overall to see some great moves. But again, even if you took that trade from the lows from 189 and held it into 192, it's still a great scalping trade. As you can see on Tesla now, I make small trades, like approximately like $3 each, but I scalping out, in, out, and this kind of now part of my risk management. So again, if you did the same on that move to the upside, congratulations.
Yeah,
Ooh,
baby.
look who's back.
Shady?
Isa Mohammed.
Oh,
Hi,
let's go.
dear. I missed you. Valeriia, love Valeriia. Such a creative way to write that. Thank you so much, Isa. I hope you're having a great day. I missed you. Thank you for coming by, saying hi, and sending your super chat.
Thank you, Issa. We appreciate all the love and support always. You guys know that without a doubt. I'm actually just throwing out some cover orders over here on Activision, so when it pops, I don't have to worry about it. All right. Issa is back. Issa indeed. RG, a client, I'm sure, or you're talking to someone else over there. I'm sorry. Miss V, you should call yourself Miss Tesla. Ooh, I like that idea a lot. Miss Vesla.
Miss Vesla? It sounds a little bit like a Vesta.
Vesta? What's that?
Vesta, I believe those are like scooters.
Oh, Vespa.
Vespa.
Vespa. I
Yeah.
know those. Yeah, I know those
Yeah.
Vespa scooters. I've seen them in India a lot.
They're also illegal, I believe, in Canada. Scooters.
Illegal?
I think so. To ride
No, I
them.
see like the Asian food delivery guys on them all the time.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if you can though on the highway, especially.
Oh, you can't do that on highway. No.
I saw people on the bicycle on
No,
the
you can't.
highway.
Really?
Yes.
That's
person.
not legal.
I know.
No, that's not legal. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. Biking on the highways. Wow. All right. Please analyze X. X is U.S. Steels for anyone wondering what X is. U.S. Steels did have earnings not too long ago. I do remember their earnings report coming out, but I just don't know how it came out. So let's go find out right here. It looks like they not too big of a beat, you know, tiny beat, minor beat over there on U.S. Steels, and this was the earnings day. So on earnings day, they did have a green day, but obviously did not help out because the market environment pushed it right back to the downside. U.S. Steels going back to, on the day chart, to the 200 period EMA, which is the yellow line over here. So 200 period EMA at $27.08. So on the way down we go. I think there could be some support coming in near 26, 27 for X U.S. Steels, which is X.NY. Let's see if it actually ends up going there. X gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you. Indeed, X is gonna give it to you. As long as you have the right price for the long, X gonna give it to you. And if you have the wrong price on the stock, then you're still gonna get it from X. X still gonna give it to you. Pretty sure X died, right? So rest in peace to the homie DMX. Thoughts on AMD? Why am I still shaking? Is it because I'm cold or something? Like,
It is very cold, and my leg actually burned out of that heater.
oh my God! Yeah, your leg's actually red.
Yeah, I'm burned. But
what
what can
the
I
heck?
do?
That's not good. That's not good. You gotta complain to Neil about that. That's not good.
Working
You're
hazard.
risking your body because not proper temperatures. That's
Yeah.
not good. We'll talk to the higher ups over here. Either that or we get you a higher paycheck.
Oh, I'm down. I'll buy myself a new skin.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, not a new
yay.
skin, but like, you know, damn it, Miss V. I'm just trying to make you more money, okay?
Thank you.
SPY is struggling to get above $416. SPY. Let's go check out SPY on Amex. This is the ETF. I don't really look at the ETFs that much. I look at the futures directly. So ETF SPY 416 looks like it actually coincides with 4160 on the S&P 500 futures. So yeah, 416 struggling over here on S&P 500 futures, and QQQ pretty much the 314 equals to 12968 or 12970, sorry, on the futures. Thoughts on crude? CL/M22/CM. Huh? Oh, NM, not CM. NM, NYSE market. NYSE market. There we go. So CL/M22.NM. Today, only 100 contracts, 160K volume, 160,000 contracts traded so far on the crude, but still above 100 on crude. Actually flat on the day right now after coming down a little bit. Looks like crude dropped almost $1.50 over there from VWAP, or a little bit more than $1, almost $2.50 over there from VWAP, and still only flat on the crude today. So still the Russia-Ukraine conflict and sanctions towards Russia based on oil production and oil acceptance and everything along those words, weighing down on the crude side and the energy side of the world.
Yeah.
Prad will be my lawyer for sure. Oh my goodness, you don't want me as a lawyer, Miss V. We gotta get you.
I can see us in the court. It will be such a circus.
We gotta get you Johnny Depp's lawyer because he's killing
now
it.
winning?
He's killing it.
Yeah.
Have you seen Amber Heard's lawyers? They look like idiots.
Yeah.
Like these lawyers look like they don't even know what they're doing.
Do you know when all this is gonna be over, or
Nah, I have no clue. I just watch YouTube videos every day about the
Yeah.
things, and I'm listening to the questions from Amber Heard's lawyers, and then you just see the expressions of everyone in the courtroom, and everyone just laughing at the lawyer. They're like, "You're a joke." Like, you don't know what you're doing. You're asking stupid questions. Everything you say gets objected. Everything you say gets like thrown out. Like, how did you
Yeah.
become a lawyer? How
I
did you
know.
pass your bar exam?
You would be better.
I would for sure be better. if I spend the time to, like, learn,
Learn
go
school,
to
yeah.
school, spend 15 years of my life studying all that garbage, for sure I'd be better.
Yeah. Well, maybe
Fire
they have
that
nothing.
guy.
They have nothing like to see. That's why they have to like take it out of the finger.
Still, she can get a better lawyer. Like, you're telling me that's the best lawyer you found? Come on. Come on. Come on. All right, getting off the drama side of the world a little bit, just trying to involve all of our viewers. Some viewers like drama. I know some of our viewers don't like drama. Just trying to involve everyone, keeping a nice,
Yeah.
inclusive community over here with Market Movers. At least my attempt to. All right, coming back to the market, obviously, we talked about crude. We're looking at the NASDAQ and S&P 500 futures, which are, doing a lot better than they were previously on the day. So here's your NASDAQ futures. NASDAQ currently only down 4.5%, and I'm saying only because we were down 5% at one point or more. So nice little recovery a little bit, but we're forming a range over here. It looks like a 1290, 12970 and 12850. Let's see what happens over here. It looks like maybe we got a nice little burst through this range to VWAP or even 13K areas where we could see another opportunity to short the futures or short the market or short any tech stocks such as AMD or Apple, which could be getting pumped up right now. Let's go see where AMD is. AMD did move up to 9650, but looks like we're seeing rejection coming in over there. Apple's still near low a day. Apple's so weak today that I think you can just forget thinking about longs on this stock. Super weak on Apple today. You won't say that when you need a lawyer. Who are you guys talking to? If you're talking to me, then if I need a lawyer, I need a lawyer, obviously. Unless it's stock you don't like yourself, then A, not so inclusive. Unless it's a stock you don't like yourself, then A, not so inclusive. Dominic, we still talk about stocks that you bring up, okay? Don't give me that. Don't give me that I don't bring up your stocks. We still bring up your stocks. We
Yeah.
still bring up other stocks. But at the end of the day, I'm still going to have my opinion in case the stock's garbage or not, and in case I'm going to trade it or not, right? You know that. BTTX being called out in chat again. Let's go check out BTTX. Ooh, high day break on BTTX coming in right now. Market's not really doing anything, but BTTX is break. These guys are arguing over here in front of me. Guys, come on, find a room, man. I think they even know that I have a job here. Like,
Get a room.
they gave me this job and they don't even know about it, eh? Like,
In people level, like I see
they're
feedback
talking about basketball.
I see. Well,
I'm talking about basketball over here. All right, SoFi approaching 7. What? Okay, SoFi, nice move, buddy. Let's go, SoFi. Beautiful move to $7 over there. No expectations that I had that SoFi is gonna make this move. So congratulations for SoFi for doing this. Boyle, B-O-I-L. Boyle. It's spelled Boyle, spelled B-O-I-L, B-I-O-L. Boyle. Why am my brain farting right now? But Boyle on Amex. 1 million shares traded in. Oh, high day break. Oh, come on. Come down by, go up by 3.3. Go up by 0.03. That way we see 666 today. Oh, come on. Let me see 666. Oh, come on. Just by one more point. I was trying so hard over there to get 666 on the board, but I failed at it. But 669. There we go. We got it. We got 666. That's the number. That's the number. Every day we got to see it at least once, and we got it. Finally, yeah. I can die happy for the day. All right. Anyways, Boyle.Amex. Finally, we can talk about this one now. Getting ready to take out the high day, which it already did previously, but now the new high day around 123. I think 124.15. Yeah. It says the high day 124.15. Not true. Maybe not true. Maybe it is true. Let me go confirm that. BOIL. Yeah, 102. So we did get a break of 124, and looks like it wants to try to do that again on the stock. Let's see if we can actually do it. Recession is officially started. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure where you're taking that from, or if you're just claiming that yourself. Obviously it could be true, could not be true. Consumer discretionary tech sectors average down for the first time in 4 days. So I'm just poking my head over to see what they're talking about over there on the CNBC side of the world.
Microsoft had a great chances for some shorts in both longs, guys. You can see that like beautiful, almost same moves Microsoft gave to us. And again, looks like we have sellers here at around 278 level. So multiple shorts could work in here, but let's see. We're now again going lower in Microsoft. Low of the day is 275, but again, I'm looking for this level, 275.82. If we're gonna rebound back higher out of this, or we will break and we'll just go lower. But again, if we jump out of that level, might bring another long opportunity to at least that 278. And another one is Mohammed sending love using my name, which starts with V for like
Victory.
yeah, but like for love. You got this?
Yes.
Yeah, so Isa, I did the same, but like your name starts with E and E on the end of love. So we're a part of love. Love you. Thank you.
Yeah, awesome. Just trying to throw some orders over here. 70, 75, 80. Okay, we're good. We're good on that one.
Maybe we should check love.
LUV. Yeah, LUV, the Southwest
Yes.
Jet something. Yeah, Southwest Airlines. Financial Times, Bank of England warns of UK recession this year as it lifts interest rate. Okay, UK over there already throwing out the words of recession and everything. So big, scary time coming in for the market right now. I have an image in my head of how ESA looks. Keep that image to yourself, my friend. UVXY at 1660, 50 period E on the 2 minutes, waiting for big move either direction. 1617 at VWAP, 1619, one standard deviation away from VWAP. Thoughts? UVXY, obviously the VIX ETF UVXY.AMX, basically tracking the volatility of the overall market. The way that I look at this one is I don't really look at the EMAs and everything that you're looking on that side. I tried to stay away from using EMAs and stuff on ETFs because they kind of don't really care about it. You know, stocks that hedge funds are trading and everything will follow EMAs that are key points a little bit more than ETFs, because ETFs just move on other key variables that are around there. But UVXY looks like it's holding VWAP though, and moving back up at the moment, and trying to go see if we can get a breakout of the day's high one more time. 1730, the day's high. If UVXY goes back up, that means your market's not going back down, and obviously if market's not going up, and if obviously market's not going up, that means your tech stocks that you're probably trading at the moment will be very scary. So just that's an obvious answer over there. Just got to be careful now to see what that will end up happening on.
BTTX actually broke that $3 last time. We were keeping an eye on that. It was at around 2.95, so great job for BTTX, and hopefully we can go higher on that one, but great that we broke that. A lot of strength in that name today. Glad to see this on a negative day. And again, it's a low float name, Better Therapeutics. I believe we have around 8 million free float. Let me double check for you guys, and we will see short interest. So yes, 8 million free float, 0.20 free float. And yeah, I was trying to find the earnings day, but can't really see. Yeah, but great job, anyone who had that long.
Yeah, crazy move. BTTX took out the high day not too long ago and still wants to go off. So still wants to rip up. So let's see how far can we get a rip on this one before we have to send you guys off into the beautiful closing show. We got about a good 30 minutes. Looks like the time slowed down a little bit. The first 2 hours just went by like this, but now this 1 hour just seems like it's like big slowdown. Maybe because we're not really seeing anything exciting happening in the market.
Yeah, nothing's happening, to be honest. Yeah,
that's what it feels like. And obviously when you're having fun, time flies, and right now there's nothing fun actually happening. My stocks are not doing anything for me. I don't see any opportunities that I want to be involved in, so that's kind of just bringing the momentum back down. So volume in the market also died down after giving us that little pump that the market got, so clearly showing us that the buyers are not here yet. The sellers might be still in control. The pops that we saw are just minor pops. Notice how the one person in the chat who was pumping the market long is no longer in there anymore. So obviously that idea can be transferred over to across the board for anyone who is struggling right now with the long slide. I struggled with the long slide on a bunch of stocks. How many red stocks do I have on my board? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 red stocks on my board compared to 2 green stocks. But thankfully, those red stocks are not even more than $20 of worth of notional value lost. So I kept my risk so tight on those stocks that I didn't even lose more than $20, and my winning stocks are way more than $20 wins. So hence my day is green, big time on the green side, one of my biggest days ever. Thank you to Etsy over there. Etsy is absolutely a monster trade for me today, and I'm actually done trading Etsy. I don't see a trade to be making on Etsy because it's in between ranges that I've been trading in all day. If you go over here, look at that. I've been taking fills of short 95 areas, even though I did have a fill over here on the break of low a day. That fill ended up getting stopped out for a break even based on this size and this size. The break even was here, so I got stopped out on that break even over there, but eventually got back in, as you guys saw, and just absolutely smacked that trade for another $4 winner. 2 times $4 winner, and the size that I had over here was literally 3x the size that I had over here, which is kind of stupid. When the level comes back the second time, you want to take less size, not more size, but yeah, something about that level just screamed to me and said, more size, and I just took it.
Prad, did Shopify recently had the split?
It's coming.
It's coming, because as I remember, Shopify was much more expensive, no?
Oh yeah, I mean they just got beat down from like the $1,000 prices.
Really? Just beat down without
Yeah.
the split?
Without a split, they
Wow.
just lost like a ton of
I thought, like,
value.
what? I remember it was like so expensive. We were talking about that. Like, I remember I wanted to trade down, but then I'm like, too expensive for me. And now I see we're
Yep.
at 400. Tesla is more expensive with Shopify.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, so
Wow.
Shopify
Good morning,
basically-
Valeria.
Good morning, Valeriia. Yeah, Shopify basically right back to the COVID prices. So during COVID, Shopify was around $400, $300, and during COVID era, a lot more people were buying from mom and pop stores that were listed on Shopify. So Shopify was making a ton of revenue, and they elevated. Not only Shopify, a lot of stocks just went to the moon because of COVID. We saw Peloton, right? The best company in the world. We saw Peloton go from these prices to ridiculously $171 prices, and now look where Peloton is, right back to all-time low near $17 and so on. A lot of stocks did this move, so I'm not surprised that Shopify did that, but you are not wrong by saying this stock used to be crazy expensive and now it's not that expensive
At all.
without a split, so obviously
Yeah.
lost a lot of value.
Cool. Thank you.
Lot
I
of
was
value.
confused.
Peloton a scam? No, Peloton's a great company. It's a #1 technology company in the world, even better than Google, man. #1 technology company in the world, greatest company ever created. I don't have enough good things to say about this company. I love it. I love the fact that they decided to slap a iPad on a bike and call it a technology subscription-based company. Genius. Beautiful.
I can see Prad doing his exercises on Peloton bicycle and watching Roku TV.
What's that? Rob
I
TV?
Roku.
Oh, Roku. Yes,
On your
my life
Peloton
would be
bicycle,
perfect at that
yes.
point. Peloton, Roku, but on the Roku, I'm playing Roblox.
Yes, I wanted to say
My
that
life
too.
is complete.
Yeah. That's what you wake up every day and go to work for, to have that
I
in
come
your
here
life.
just so I can own Roku and Peloton.
Yes.
Miss me out here with the jokes, yo. Good one, Miss me, good one.
Thank you. And here we have Isa Muhammad, 3rd super chat for me. Thank you so much, Isa. Love you. Honestly, you make me day better every day. You're so dedicated, so am I, to all of you guys. So thank you, Isa. I hope you're having a wonderful day.
Yes, I hope everyone's having a wonderful day, but especially Isa, because Isa has donated us so much money through the super chats, and we love you for that. Also, Dominic has too, other people have too, but Isa has just been non-stop.
Yeah.
Thank you, Isa.
Most dedicated fan.
Prad suggested shorting Peloton when they were 35. I suggested shorting Peloton when they were 85, bro. When they were $80 or something crazy like that, I suggested to do that then. But obviously, I didn't take the trade myself, so it doesn't matter. I always say that if only calls made me money, I would be smoking it in this market. But only executions make you money, pressing keys make you money. So sadly, I'm not smoking it, but I'm having a good time, having a great time, and I'm loving doing what I'm doing. Only up from here on out, right? Only up from here on out. Have this dude send Prad a super chat? No, it's all good. Listen, if you're sending it to Miss V, you're sending it to me, you're sending it to Trader TV Live. It goes into the Trader TV Live umbrella at the end of the day. It helps with the production, help us get more cameras and more setups. People are actually still setting up our new setup over there that Miss V and I are supposed to move to very soon. So I'm excited for that new setup because not only do I get to, not only do you get to see more cameras, but I get to sit beside that cute girl over there.
Yeah, the real high five is coming.
Yes, I forgot about that. Real high fives.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I literally want to go, once we move, I want to go to our first show, our most awkward high five, and make a clip. Yeah, it was so awkward.
You're still smoking something, Prad. Hey, man, don't be nice, man. Don't put stuff like that in the chat. What if my mom was in the chat and she read that and she believes you, and then I go home and then I get a slipper to my face? It's all because of you, Marcus. Thank you, man. Come on, don't be putting that in the chat. All jokes aside, my mom's probably at work right now. She's probably like, you know, taking care of kids in the recession, not recession, recess right now. She's a teacher.
It would be nice if she shows our show and like, this is my son, I'm so proud.
To kids?
and they learn trading together.
Yeah, that'll be hilarious actually. Not wrong. Webcam is right on schedule.
Yes,
yeah, never failing that webcam, guys.
Those are the biggest fans of the show though.
Boom, Nasdaq going up. Yeah, Nasdaq is trying to still move to the north side for sure, without a doubt about that, but still in a consolidation range. You know, I don't think that boom is really gonna be in the. Why is this chart not moving at all? Maybe because it's a 5-minute chart? Yeah, could be. But the idea is basically, I don't think we should get happy about the longs just yet until 12,950 actually breaks and we go to VWAP or even get to 13K at least. So, yeah, it's longs are kind of in play right now, no doubt about that. We're not at the lower days as we were. We're almost 100 points away from the lower day right now on Nasdaq. S&P 500 looking very similar. We're almost 20-30 points away from the lower day also on S&P 500. So some of these stocks, such as most likely maybe AMD, Apple still struggling, AMD, Nvidia, and some of these other stocks are trying to bring up the market a little bit, and we'll see obviously if it manages to get all the way back to that beautiful number of 4,200 on the ES and 13,000 on Nasdaq.
2 super chats are coming. One from Slade Room. Thank you so much, Slade. Love to see you on the chat, and thank you for your super chat. And of course, from my dear Isa Mohammed for Valeriia with love. Isa, sending you love from Valeriia with love. Anyways, thank you so much. And someone said, is crypto finished? Well, Ken, I wouldn't be that dramatic about crypto. At some point we were in these levels also, like the low was what, like 33,000, and despite that we've been able to go back to tops to like 64,000. Again, maybe it's a drop before the spike to the upside, hopefully. But again, the 31,000 we were even at some point, and it was like July 21st. I don't remember what was the reason for that drop, but I remember that. I don't think that was related to COVID, because the COVID was already for pretty good at that time. Anyways, let's see. Again, we already been there. We've been able to go back to highs, so I wouldn't be that worried until we are above 30,000. For Prad with love from iCook. Thank you, iCook. Do you want to say something nice to iCook?
Yeah, thank you, iCook. I appreciate it. You know, as I said, at the end of the day, it's for all of us. But I like the fact that you guys put in those little notes. Oh, for Valeriia, for Brad, for this. It's for Trader TV Live. We appreciate it. Thank you.
Yes. all the money go for developing our show and make it better for you guys, make more things for you. And another one from Isa for one and only Valeriia. Oh my God, Isa, I never had like real fan, and now I kind of feel like I have. And love you.
You have 2,900 people. Am I saying that right? No, 290,000 people who are your fans, Miss V.
Well, those are fans of the show overall. Like, but Isa is something like, Isa, love you back. Thank you. So glad like you found the show.
Yeah, Isa. We gotta have Isa come out one day. And obviously, you live in a completely different country, so
yeah, but
that's
great.
sad.
If Isa comes to Toronto.
Yeah, we would love to take you out to Rodney's or something. I don't know. We'll take you out somewhere.
You missed Domenica and Christian came yesterday.
Yeah, I missed that. I had to go.
Yeah.
I had to do something else, so I had to run out.
But
I saw the
great.
pictures though. You guys look great. The coffee mugs and everything. And I was like, oh man, I forgot to sign the coffee mug. Yeah, obviously I missed out. If Domenica and Christian are listening, I would have loved to stay, but obviously I was short on time. I had to go catch a bus and then go do some stuff. So sorry about that. But yeah, we loved having you come over. As Tony spilled the beans, obviously our doors are not locked. They are locked now. Ever since then, we've been locking our doors, and then we've actually been locking our doors ever since then. Yeah, so we're actually locking our doors ever since Tony over there just can't keep his mouth shut. What platform do you guys use in Canada for day trading? Thanks. We use Day Trade the World, and Day Trade the World basically everywhere but USA. And for more information on that, I think Miss V will be putting a link in the chat for you guys. So feel free to click on that link to go learn more about Day Trade the World and our sponsor, Day Trade the World.
Dominic sent super chat for your mom and new sleeper. How nice of you guys. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. You're the best. Again, we appreciate everything you do for us. All the super chats, new members, likes, of course. That's my favorite thing, to be honest. And definitely just literally being nice, active, and supportive on the chat means so much to us. So thank you guys for the way you are. I think you're the best community. We are the best community and chat on YouTube. So intelligent, nice, smart, and making money. Look at us. And someone said like, Valeriia, Miss V, come to US. Karan Jill says, Karan, it's like first thing when I get my US visa, I'm going USA. Here I am. And yeah, I'm super excited. One day, absolutely.
Yeah, USA.
USA.
Okay. I don't know. We're gonna do it 3 times over there. Maybe we should have. That would've been cool. Get it to 2K likes. Yeah, I don't even know if what the like count is today. What are we at on the like count? Let me just go check over here. 834, and we got 20 some odd minutes left. Less than 20 minutes left. 17 minutes left. Thank you, Miss V. So please get us to 1K. I know you guys got us to 1K an hour early yesterday. Yeah. So today we're a little bit lagging. But I don't blame you. Market's been bad. Market's been absolutely horrible. So I'm not going to blame you guys for not, being busy with yourself. When flash crashed, looks like the market did establish somewhat of a bottom. So honestly, I don't know if we go back to the down, all the way down to lower days again, or maybe later on in the day we go back to lower days. Who really knows, right? But right now, market for sure seems to have established somewhat of a bottom and is getting ready to go test VWAP, which is for S&P 500 at 4180. And for NASDAQ, slightly above 13,000 and slightly below 3,100. So I'll say 13,050. So waiting for this 2 VWAP move in the market. AMD above VWAP at the moment. Apple still struggling, man, at the low of days. Why is Apple struggling after having a good earnings report? I don't know the answer for that one. And it actually makes me upset. Usually I'm used to seeing Apple be the strongest in the market, especially when it comes to tech stocks. But Apple today seems like it's the weakest. Even AMD looks stronger than Apple today, and Microsoft, another one that's looking weak. But look at the consolidation of Microsoft at 275, 276. The amount of times you could have scalped $2 on Microsoft was insane. multiple trade opportunities. Keep on scalping the longs in order to build a possible a long breakout to the north side, and then you get a trade out of that. Obviously, it's that time of the day where I don't take trades. During lunchtime I try to stay away from it because you're fighting algorithms and computers. What I could have done is maybe cut down the size and everything on that side, but obviously missed out on that opportunity right now. But more opportunities to come from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. As Miss V mentioned, we have about 15 minutes, 13, 14 minutes left with us. So when you go into the closing show with Neil, Sean, Brendan, you might just hear some noises coming from the back, and that's basically me screaming about the opportunities coming in from 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. And tomorrow being Friday, last day of the week, some options are going to be expiring. There's going to be more volatile moves in the market tomorrow, more fun opportunities coming across the board. You guys saw how many earnings we have coming in tonight and tomorrow, so those opportunities are also going to be on watch. For example, Dash apparently went up a little bit, but now it's crashing after that pump. So Dash pumped up a little bit. We did pull it up when Dash was pumping. It's not on Nasdaq, it's on New York. So we did cover it when it was pumping up, but obviously now right back to the downside goes Dash, gets smacked right back down. Not all the way back to $70 though. $70 giving us a nice base to go long on for the day. Manipulation, Prad. That's why you see Apple sleeping all day. It can go more down than you thought. No way. I guess you're not wrong on that one. It could be. Apple's a little bit harder to manipulate than these low float stocks. There's tons of shares of Apple out there. It's a little bit harder to manipulate. But obviously, at the end of the day, the big bank, the big money, the sharks do what they want to do with these stocks. Market going to slice and dice your profits. Wait till last hour to trade. Yeah, nothing wrong with waiting till the last hour to trade. That's exactly the idea that I'm going off of. Dominic Formularo called out HDSN, but because he made fun of me 10 minutes ago, I'm not gonna pull up that stock, Dominic. So screw you. Ha ha ha.
Which one?
No, I'm joking. I'm pulling it up. HDSN. I was just making fun of him. Dominic knows. He slides in my DMs every day and he messages me every day. We talk to each other, so he knows I'm just trolling him on that one. HDSN with about 7 million shares traded, 23% to the north side goes this one. Let's go check out what the float is, what the relative volume is. HDSN, 37 million float, only 1.67 short float, so not too much. Hudson Technologies, not sure what they make, but currently with 15 times relative volume, HDSN just ripping to the north side, getting above VWAP for the second time or third time. Let's say second time properly, second time above VWAP. High a day not too far from here, $9.22. Let's see if the stock has some volume coming back in. Obviously low volume period. If volume can come back in maybe around 2 o'clock, 2:30 or something, and push this stock right back to the high a day and break out through a high a day, that would be something that we can watch. Now for levels to keep an eye out on HDSN, we have nothing. I have to actually go here now, so let's do this. Gap, we created this gap, so I'm expecting a gap fill kind of play coming in sometime next week, or maybe even tomorrow. But I think this 950 level or this 1040 level, I would just have to draw a box up from here to here at this point. Cancel that. Zoom in a little bit, Praddy Daddy, and then magnet. Why won't you magnet for me, bud? It won't magnet for me for some reason. That's annoying me. But anyways,
Are you talking about that ruler? Or?
No, I did magnet. Okay, I guess we're good. It did magnet. Magnet means it like sticks to the price.
Yeah, I see.
So this box, this range, this $1 range is what I would use as a resistance for HDSN, Hudson Technologies. Let's go back to this one. All right.
We have a super chat from Mardell Abrea. Just want to see Miss V shimmy, smash like, guys. Mardell, thank you so much. Appreciate that. And indeed, 1K likes. All of us here and there will be shimmying all together. So please smash the like button. And guys, thank you for your generosity also. Also, someone was talking about DraftKings. DraftKings will report before the open tomorrow. We are down more than 11% on the day. So basically, super excited to see the report. And if it will dip DraftKings even more to the downside. or maybe we'll lift it. And JB3, let's find out for how long you're a member. For 6 months, half a year. JB3, thank you so much for your support. I hope you're enjoying being a member. Love seeing that and your support, guys. You're simply the best.
And market goes crumble. So market going back to the south side here after waiting for the move to VWAP. Looks like that move to VWAP is never coming back. Short every pop is still in play, man. Short every pop is still in play. These markets are yucky, yucky, yucky. And I don't know what else to say. It just sucks. Sucks to see that the Nasdaq is down 5% today. Insane, absolute insanity. Only 2% more to the downside, and the market goes into halt territories. So I don't even know what to say besides that. Market is so ugly today. At least for the longs. If you're short, the market is a printer. You just put a printer you just put an ink cartridge in your printer and you're printing money right now. So if you're shorts, hold on to your shorts because the market is heading back south right now. Goes Apple most likely breaking the low a day. Yes sir, Apple about to break the low a day probably in the next 10 seconds here. And where's the next one? AMD probably going back to the downside here. Yeah, AMD coming back down. Facebook probably going back down. Microsoft is still battling that same level for Microsoft. Good job for Microsoft, I guess. But the Nvidia also coming back down, so the market goes poof again. Sucks because I was actually expecting the market to go up to VWAP for a second, but yeah, looks like I'm wrong on that one. Nice. I'm short on Apple. Let's go, Tim Graff. Let's keep on smoking those Apple shorts. Obviously, #1 stock to short today could have just been Apple. You look at that move on Apple. It's off the opening drive. There was almost no green candle for the first 30 minutes, I believe. Yeah, no green candle for the first 30 minutes. And if we were to zoom in, what? Now I'm pressing control and zooming in, and it won't zoom in like yesterday.
We disabled that function for you because it broke the peep rate for everyone.
Yeah. Wow, Miss V over there going into the back office and
I'm like Tony.
Disable it. You told Tony to disable it.
Clyde. He talked
Damn
about
it.
door. I'm about this.
I still haven't seen Tony in like 3 days now.
I miss Tony so bad.
Empty. I gotta go back
Same
there.
here. I'm missing his face in here.
Yeah, and more importantly, I miss having Candy.
Candice, I know.
Come on, Tony. Why did you have to get deported to the back office over there? I mean, hey, how else would you put it? Doesn't the market halt at 10%? I think it goes 7 and then another number after that. I think is 10 and then 15, I believe. Did I get that one right? 7, 10, and 15 for the halt bands? I'll just Google it. I don't think they heard me. So let me just Google it over here. Halt bands for market. Halt bands for market. 7, 13, and 20. So I was wrong on that one. 7, 13, and 20. There we go. Yeah, chat's putting in 7, 13, and 20 also. Why does it go from 7 to 13 to 20? Why doesn't it go from 7 to 14 and from 14 to whatever another add 7 on that is? Whatever, who cares? These guys just make up their own arbitrary numbers for these bands at that point. Now watch how MAT moves with when the market crumbles. Everything be falling, but Mattel says, "Hold my beer, I'll be right here." I like that one. Hold my beer, I'll be right here. All right, Mattel. Yeah, the kids toys maker Mattel. I'm more Hasbro than Mattel maybe when I was a kid, but now obviously I'm more Mattel than Hasbro because I've grown up a little bit. Mattel makes more collectible grown-up toys. Hasbro is more, your children's toys and so on. So Mattel, yeah, as you mentioned, down 2% on the day though, but hopefully the idea that you put in, which is hold my beer, ain't no fear, I ain't going nowhere. It might just play out on this one. The way you guys threw around the word deported where I'm from, that's kind of an insult. Oh, I'm sorry, man. Yeah, no, it's not even a joke. It's just, I'm from India too, we get it. Relocated. There you go. Hopefully that word is better. I didn't mean to say it in an insulting way or anything. It's just relocated. Witness protection program? Oh my goodness. Who's he snitching on? Snitches get stitches. He's on witness with protection program, says Sean. That's hilarious.
John Borges sent us a super chat. Valeria, take a look at Mali. Has earnings coming today and PE, price per earnings, 600, and the company was on Saturic in Brazil and Argentina in February 2022. So Mali, it is a company from Argentina. You say in English Argentina or Argentina?
Argentina's good,
Argentina,
yeah.
cool. And
Argentina.
it's in Russian, like you say Argentina.
Argentina?
Yeah.
That's how you say it in Argentina too. Argentina.
Yeah?
I believe that's how you say it.
Yeah, let us know, John Borges, if you know. The company enables commerce through its marketplace platform, provides users with a portfolio of services to facilitate commercial transactions. Already, so we have low volume on that name. We have 400,000 volume. But we can take a look at average volume on that name to see maybe like it's normal for that thing. So 600,000 is average volume. We're not that low on the volume today on that name, down more than 10%. And yeah, so again, I wanted to quickly talk about that PE. So is that PE important? Price to earnings.
Yeah.
And usually what taken towards what that number tells you about.
Basically indicates the price of a stock and if it belongs there, right? So it's based on like based off their earnings and everything. So if a PE is ridiculously high, then that means the stock is overpriced. It should come back down. Yeah. So that's it's a good measure to see if you think. People use like MACDs and RSIs and everything.
Yeah.
For the long term, I don't really like using those indicators because they're kind of lagging a little bit. But PE is a great number to look at all the time. Actually, I should have looked at PE yesterday for AMD. AMD, which came out with good earnings, but still had a ridiculously high PE, and that's why AMD was just getting smacked to the downside. And Tyrone brought that up to me. Sorry?
38 PE for AMD, but like how it's related to the stock's price, right? So if AMD currently at $94.
Yeah. So if it comes back down, the PE will go back down. Yeah. So it's based on a bunch of other variables too behind that. So obviously PEs it's always something that we need to take a look at. As I mentioned yesterday, that's something that I will be adding to my own checklist, and I still didn't. So I need to add that to my checklist again for finding out what stocks I want to trade. So far, my checklist only involves is there a catalyst? Is there volume? If there's catalyst and if there's volume, I trade the stock. Right. But I need to add more checklists behind that for sure. Everyone give up on Twitter? No, we still love Twitter. We still trade Twitter. Why does it say I'm taking a trade on Melly? I'm not really taking a trade on Melly. Melly, $900 stock on 400,000 shares today. Someone brought it up in the super chat that you mentioned. So Argentina and Brazil based stock maybe down 10% and SSR mode. So anytime a stock is on 10% or more, the stock goes on SSR, which means you cannot short the stock by taking off the size off the bids. You have to wait on the ask for the stock to tick higher in order to go short. So Melly in that territory at the moment and struggling to find buyers probably on the way down. And only last minute left. I'm not sure we were anywhere close to 1,000 likes, sadly. So second day where we don't get 1,000 likes. We're at 935.
We're super close. Guys,
I don't think we get it.
60 more likes, 2,346 people watching us right now. Now 55 more likes are needed. So please, guys, if you didn't like this video yet, do it right now. Very important to us. We have 2 minutes and will be a miracle. It won't be a miracle. I believe in you, and
Christmas miracle.
You could literally forget, right? Because very busy morning. Markets are down. I'm pretty sure, like, oh, we're there.
Oh, wow.
It was fast. You're the best. All right, let's give them some
give them their shimmy. Okay, give them their shimmy.
Guys, you have to shimmy with us. I hope you do so.
I think they do.
Green and red.
I think some of them do shimmy with us.
I would love to know that, but someone on the chat actually said that like they do shimmy with us.
I think they do. I can see it happen. I think Dominic like gets out of his chair and just goes full mode shimmy.
That's right. It would be cool though. So yes, guys, 1 minute left, and again, Tesla back to low days. I can see we're now at 875. I mean, low of the day is 873, but we're very, very close. Markets are weak. But it's super exciting. 2 more hours left, more opportunities. Markets can turn. Who knows, right? Or maybe go lower.
Yeah, so more obviously come back tomorrow, 11 o'clock, same time, same place. We'll wrap up the week tomorrow with more fun and more earnings trades. Paka paka.
Hey guys, welcome to the close. Couple hours left in a ugly trading session. Unfortunately, back to the downside we go in a very big way. It's been red since the word go this morning, and we've given